Nah, let's not talk about that. Yeah, moving mad. Bro, we're in 2023, still wearing TNs and that, bro.
Oh, I'm wearing TNs, man.
What's wrong with TNs?
I'm wearing TNs.
He tried to send for me. You still got an afro pick in your head,
brother.
Like, it's moving mad.
You love it, innit?
I
You
love
love it. You love it.
The thing is, I like you, you know. I like you. I said, I lie. Did I not say I think you could go very far, but if you're trying to come for me, it will end quickly.
T. Are we rolling?
Not with your bottle exposed like that.
And the chips as well.
No, but come on, man. This is black owned allegedly.
Boys, we have had legends on this show. Undeniable legends. Today we have a legend that the original term legends, that's where it comes from. One of the most interesting players I think this country has produced. Obviously, he's also from Turkey, but grew up here. It is unreal. There's no other story like it. Welcome to the show, Colin Kazim-Richards.
Thank you. Nah, legend's a big tag though, man.
No, bro. I'm looking at this thing here.
From Jow.
Yeah?
He's starting already.
How long you starting?
First 10 seconds.
We're getting in.
Where you going?
What do you mean?
You going to play ball after?
Bro, he seems to think
It's
I wear this
tight
all
as
the
well.
time.
It's tight. That's the problem. It should be baggier.
Either you can't wash properly, or
Steve, you don't do your washing.
Nah.
he's got money now.
Nah, I ain't got money. You know, hey.
He just spent it all on a streaming studio.
Nah, but on a serious note, I'm happy to be here, man. I watch this every week. Obviously, not just because my guys are on the show, but I'm also entertained by everybody, man.
Appreciate that, man.
He's part of the reason I'm here in this show, right? He told you, you got me,
Is
and
it?
all of this. So
Oh,
yeah.
look at that, man.
That's your agent, you know.
Nah, don't say that.
Well, why don't you want to be his
Go
agent?
get your 20%, bro. Steven's made a lot of money over the years.
You know why? It will come with too much headache. The 20% wouldn't be worth it, man.
Well, before we get into this, which is I'm convinced is going to be a classic episode of Filthy, I'm going to introduce the panel from my right to my left. He's still buzzing off his successful sold-out live show. His name's Margisha.
Is it? Big Moss from the east side of the bridge. You know what it is. Your favourite Stretford ender.
Nothing else I like about the club, so. Nah.
Yeah, don't worry, man. We're going through it right now, but it's all going to be alright, man. Bear me in the Stretford then. Move on.
Next on the panel, a man who says he's enjoying making content for the first time in a while. I feel like that comes every 18 months. You get that message?
100%, man.
His name's Poet's Corner.
Poet did the Dougie.
Poet did the Dougie.
Yes.
When?
12 years ago.
Next on the panel, Jordy, not Jordan. He dropped a new video the other day and he's got his live show coming up, which I forgot you even announced. But he's sold out already.
Yeah, man, you can't get in, man. Jordy, not Jordan, talk to me important.
I've seen the support act.
There is no support, don't do that. Actually, I was thinking of getting mugs.
Is it?
Tell him your price.
I was going to say, yeah, man. Just talk business, man. Cut me a check, I'll do it.
No, we'll talk soon, man. We'll talk.
Anyway, Jordy, not Jordan.
Talk to me important.
Next on the panel, he just got knocked out the FA Cup.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
What, they're playing every FA Cup comes quick like that? Because you played it 2 weeks ago, no?
Was it the vase?
Huh?
Vase.
Nah,
whatever.
FA.
FA Cup.
Proper.
Oh, who to, bro?
Brother, we don't talk about that, man. How you talk? Why do you not want to talk about bad things? Like
That's up near me.
when we're winning, you lot don't talk about it.
Yes, we do. What are you talking about?
Bro, chill out, man. It's a joke, bro. Why you not getting mad, bro? Chill out, man. Bro, man, yeah, we do. We do. Allow me.
What'd you do? What's your losing method? Because you know you got that one that slams the water bottle.
My thing, more time, I look at the sky. Like, I don't like to make eye contact. I can't make eye contact with no one. I'm looking at the sky, but like, yeah, I don't really chat, man.
Do you point finger?
Nah, I don't point finger. I pull man to the side though. I have words like individual words with man. Like, pardon?
You say you do?
Yeah, like I have individual words and send clips to man. But like, I don't like
Send clips?
Yeah, I send clips, bro.
Yo, Arteta?
I send clips to man, bro. Like when I was saying this, all like if let's say I do something wrong and someone was telling me during the game, but I was telling them, nah, you're in the wrong, I'll send them the clip and be like, yeah, you was in the right.
We should start doing that on Filthy.
That's loyal.
Do you know what? Yeah,
doing that on Filthy.
That's noble. That's noble.
I'm a noble man, but obviously PK humility, the first descendant of Mustafa Sandal. You get it?
Mustafa Sandal, you know.
You know Mustafa Sandal?
Mustafa Sandal.
You say
Check
you
it.
don't do your research. You don't know Mustafa Sandal, man. Trust me. Aye.
Next on the panel, a man who played with and for some of the greatest players of all time across continents, Colin Kazim-Richards.
Again, thank you.
Have we got a tagline?
Say again.
Have we got a tagline or anything?
Hey, come on,
Don't
man.
want to clear your mouth before you start speaking.
I can't hear you. I can't understand you.
Yeah, if you wait till you swallow your food. before you
Yeah,
start
he
talking.
said, "Have you got a tagline?" I don't know if we're still 10 years old, but they call me Gringo da Favela, which means like foreigner from the slums.
Oh, I thought Gringo meant white.
White. That's what
Nah,
I thought.
see,
as
now
well.
if we do Mexicans when they say Gringo, they mean white American.
Okay.
But around Latin America is different types of things. So if you're in Brazil, Gringo is just someone who's not from Brazil.
How many languages do you speak?
Right now,
Yeah.
4.
Tomorrow might be 6 or 7.
Yeah, how you say right now? Are you learning one or something?
You know what I could never get? The language that was toughest for me was French.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, because when you deal with like Portuguese, it's very easy to determine what's masculine and what's feminine. So you got the A and the O. French is a total different word.
Oh,
So
they don't play about that.
the masculine feminine word will be a total different word. So I've learned it one way and I'm sticking with it. You understand? But then the French are very particular about the way you speak French. Right. Like in Brazil.
Sorry, go on.
No, why are you asking?
No, I was gonna say, what team did he play for in France?
I know.
If you know ball challenge.
I think I know.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
What year was it?
Like, why is that going to help you?
So 2000. So I had my car crash. What was that? 2010.
9-10.
9-10, yeah, 2009.
I was probably like 7 then.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah, that don't count still.
Well, how old are you now?
14.
There's a clue. They wore green. Or they wear green.
Did they?
No,
They
they
definitely didn't.
Maybe like purple or
That's the
something.
one, yeah.
But you played for 2 then.
No, I play for 1.
No, we know who
they're
you meant.
rivals.
You did have to whisper it to him. We knew you meant
Toulouse. They played to win, but they're called Toulouse.
Next on the panel, he doesn't know the difference between Saint Etienne and Toulouse. He's finished his meal now, so
Yes.
he can be less antisocial. His name's Steve the Madman.
Yes. Man with the gap, king of Snapchat. All of that.
Nearly.
No.
Nearly.
Oh, come on.
Should have said Snapchat.
Didn't rhyme.
But I have got one thing. You know, you talking about him talking about different languages and whatnot.
Languages.
Joey Barton, when
Put on a French accent.
he's got an interview when he's in Holland talking with a Dutch accent.
Yeah.
And he's got one in
Let me
Brazil
explain.
with a
Let me
Brazilian
explain
accent
something.
as well.
Let me
There we go.
explain
This is what he
something.
does. There we go.
Let me explain that. Yeah, because bro, I've lived in 10 countries. Yeah, it's more than some people's been on holiday.
Miles.
You don't need to do that. Miles ain't here. Don't worry.
No. But I'm just saying, who's Miles?
He's not here. It's fine.
Okay. I know who Miles is, but I know he's not going to like that. Listen. But what I'm saying is, bro, you see, like if I was to talk like I'm talking to Mandem, right, in English, to a person who lives abroad, they won't understand a word I'm saying. So what you have to do, as in when I say you, us, when we go abroad, we have to adapt. And that's what I also find when we come here and they get foreigners that come here. People have to adapt, bro. My man might be here 6 months, 1 year. He's still learning your language, so you also have to understand his culture. So when I go there and I'm speaking, yo, man on. What's man on? They don't know what man on is. Even I give you a joke. My son come back to play, well, we're over here now, so he's playing football. His football vocabulary is not English, it's Portuguese. So when man are shouting man on, he's not knowing what that, and he's come to me, Dad, what's man on mean? I was like, ladron. Ah, okay. And he understands. So you just have to find ways to adapt. When you go on holiday, it's kind of easy. You're there for 5 days, you can have jokes. But when you're living there, it's only me who's going to be affected by that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because I'm living there now. So if I don't try and learn the languages or try to speak what they will understand, it's me who's going to miss out because they're not understanding. Do you get what
So
I'm
you
saying?
have to go there and you do how you say. You go how you say.
Steve-O does that to America, bro.
Exactly.
You could slow your words down, but you was like,
No, because you have to understand it's an interview. Yeah? If I'm talking, listen, if I'm talking to Poe, Offset, and he's Dutch, it'll be totally different. Because they talk like, especially the Dutch, they use our slang. Yeah?
Is it?
Yeah,
proper.
But crazily.
slow it down.
You see how we used to look to America? They kind of look to us for this kind of slang terminology, you get what I'm trying to say? So like off camera, you can talk to them, but when I'm talking to like a guy that's doing an interview, yeah, and he's a white collar guy, I can't talk like that. So I have to try and be smart.
Listen, I turn super cockney around cockney guys.
But it's mad though, because there's bare players that will be in the country for years and don't speak a word of the language. Like I don't get that.
Yeah,
anymore.
I think I said something on you guys' Instagram, right?
But you said that about Thiago Silva, right? And it's possible Thiago Silva does speak English. But I will say, in September last year, we were working with him, and I tried to get him to move to the left a little bit to a mark. I said it to him, and I pointed. I said it so slow. He looked at me, looked at his interpreter, as an interpreter went,
Yeah,
and then he did it.
Can I say why? And I don't want this to become boring. Sometimes you it's like I can do interviews in all the language I said, but if you ask me what language I want to do the interview in, it will be English, so nothing can get taken out of context. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying about him. I know for a fact he speaks English.
Really? I know his wife
speaks
does.
it really well,
Yeah,
and his wife does. His kids go to school, they play football here. They're building a life here, essentially, understand? So he does therefore speak English. He just might not be comfortable to be speaking English in the interview, which I respect.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, like we got these guys coming over here, making it the best league in the world, yeah, quote unquote off. And we also have to adapt to their culture as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like all of us in here, essentially, we've all come from immigrants, migrant families. You understand what I'm saying? And we know how tough it can be. My nene was living there 55 years, never spoke a word of English. She speak Turkish. She's just in Green Lanes, shopping in Green Lanes, banking with Turkish bank.
Come on.
Like,
She live in Green Lanes?
Yeah? No, she didn't live in Green Lanes. She lived in Walthamstow, but she would come on the bus. Know how to get on the bus and that. Come over to Green Lanes, do her shopping, cut back to Walthamstow, yeah. And then you say, "You okay, Nene?" Huh? Do you understand? But she could rustle up her money to pay for the bus and whatever, do you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just adapting, bro, and whatever you feel comfortable in, do you know what I'm saying? But I've had that a lot. Yeah. I've had that a lot, and it's been, what you just said, crazy, like memes in Brazil.
Yeah.
I went to north of Brazil, and I could speak Portuguese, I'll tell you, about 90%, yeah? And their accent is like, so imagine, Scout, you've just come to England, you've gone to Liverpool or you've gone to Newcastle. Like, Bahia is like that in Portuguese. And I was like, yeah, can you say that again? Like, so I get it.
Let's just do English.
Let's just
keep
English,
it simple.
Do you know what I mean?
Where do we start?
Well, let's start. Look, first things first. In Colin's youth, that's QPR into Arsenal. Now, if you're from London in that area, you know that means you were a player. That QPR to Arsenal, that was like the best young players were there. At Arsenal, you're with a good generation. Why didn't you stick around when that team, a few of those players had good careers? Probably not many as good as you in the end.
I think there's only really one.
Who was you with there?
So you got Mark Noble.
Noble.
The only one I would say that should have, and injuries really affected him, Ryan Smith.
Oh, Smithy's a baller.
Bro, we used to play against, so he will tell you. See, because I'm August 26th birthday, right? So I come on the cusp.
Oh,
right?
you nearly made it. Yeah. Nearly made it to legendary status. I'm 25th.
Yeah. So now, imagine what they're doing now. You know, like in school, you can pick what year you want to go in now.
Is it?
Yeah.
How though?
Because you're on the cusp now.
But how can you pick?
So,
You don't apply yourself.
No, but your parents can pick for
Okay.
you. So they'll be like, I want to give my kids the best opportunity, so I'm going to put him a year behind. I'm going to put him in the September rather than the August. That's how you can do it, right? So I'm August the 26th, so I was allowed to play that year. And Interwood, it was my team, me, Bradley. What am I talking about? Bradley Johnson, bro. That's my best friend still. He had a very good career. He was in our team as well. So it was me, him, Ryan, Mark. We used to play against Tufnell Park. And then it was into a Tufnell Park back then was the teams, man.
Who was that
used to
Tufnell?
It's Ryan.
Oh, why was it tough?
Yeah, That was the
Izzy.
He's taking it back to Sunday League, bro.
bro. We used to play. So then we also used to play against Broadwater Farm.
Broadwater Farm, they were cold.
Oh, we used to slap them though.
Now,
It
don't
was
do
just-
that.
No, we used to slap them. It will tell you. What's his name?
Classford.
Yeah, it will tell you. We used to hurt them.
What ask Glassford?
But no, you can ask him. Right, what do you mean? Ask his son Jude as well.
You're doing that stuff, you know?
No, Jude's a wicked guy. But I'm just telling you facts of football. It was a tough place to go though. Don't get it twisted. But well, we used to. Once you cross them white lines, man, it was different back then. But anyway, back to your question. It was like Ryan Smith, Mark Noble, Bradley Johnson. I don't know if you lot remember a guy. He died not too long ago, 4, 5, 6 months ago. Sam Oji. Do you lot remember him? Yeah. He was my year as well, centre back.
They're all around Market Road, them
Rest
boys,
in
isn't it?
peace.
All around
Yeah.
that way, yeah. Sam. I know Sam. He was at Orient as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you play with him too?
He came after I left, but I know. So Ryan's my friend as well, and they're all in the same. Jabbo, Ryan, all
You
of
lot got the
them.
same friends.
Yeah.
Is that how you don't know each other?
Nah, do you know how we know each other, bro? I'll be honest with you. You know the type of person I am, man. If I see you and I like something that I see, I just message you and say, yo, man, keep doing your thing. That's how we became friends, bro. Like, he was doing his thing.
Kinda, but I tell you what happened as it goes.
Thanks, mate. You want to come round?
Emma said no.
No, but do you know what it is? It's an effect of being abroad, right? So abroad, they don't do this, bro, my man's from there and I can't like him, man. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think we're drummed into that systematical stuff, man. So like when I see another person that's of my ilk and that's from where I'm from, whether you're from Tottenham, South, wherever you're from, East, I respect it, man. You're doing your thing, like, and I message him like, bro, I see you doing your thing, man. Carry on, keep
That's
pushing.
not the first message. The first message was very aggressive. Yeah.
Aggressive?
Yeah.
No, maybe you interpreted
No,
it as
not at all.
aggressive, bro.
I was talking about Turkish football players. And I said, Turkish, there's no good football players. Yeah? Yeah.
What?
Then he popped up, Colin Kazim on my Snapchat. I was like, ah.
But go on. It might be true. It might
Yeah,
be
I was
true. Go
cussing
on.
Turkish or whatever, or being whatever. I think it might have been during football was on or whatever, and he pops up. Yeah, what you saying, bro? Rare. I was like, what? Obviously, I get gas. Colin Kazim-Richards football. I'm like, rah, Colin Kazim, Coca-Cola kid, all of this. Then that's when he like showed love. He goes, yeah, I've been watching, and that's when.
How come you never unfollowed?
Nah, but I don't have Snap no more, man. But
No one does.
yeah, I don't have Snap no more.
Talk to my accountant about that. Yeah, all right, boy.
I'm only joking, Steve.
No, it's not nothing to do with Snap or nothing like that. It was just becoming too much telephone, innit? Do you know what I mean? There's too much to, oh, my man's doing this and he's doing that and he's doing this and he's doing that. I got 3 kids. It's like, man, put my
it's
time into
different
it. It's different.
Yeah.
I respect it though, and that's how we know each other. So I didn't even know you knew Ryan or any of them guys, bro. To be honest with you,
So what doesn't work at Arsenal?
as in,
Just you there, like
all right.
you were rated very, very highly rated. At
I
the
was
time.
rated highly. I was one of the top players at that when I was that age there.
Did you know Jeremy from the F2? Apparently he was there.
I don't know Jeremy. I've heard that, and Palace as well, right? Nah. What happened was things happen, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think it was anything in particular. I might not have been enjoying it. Do you know what it was? I'll tell you what it was. That's it. Brian Nicholson. I don't know. He was my coach at the time. He went to West Ham.
Oh wow.
And then I went to another coach that I didn't particularly like, and I knew West Ham wanted me, and then I went to West Ham. Yeah, that's simple as it gets, really.
Yeah, it's pretty common. Yeah.
And then same thing happened at West Ham. I moved from Brian again to another coach, Colin Reed. And this is one of the only people that I don't remember no one from school, you know, bro, because my mind was set on doing what I was doing. But this person I remember vividly because he was like, you know, one of them people that are just trying to affect you. Do you get me? Just trying to pee you off. He was one of them guys, and I was like 14. I was like to my dad, oh, this guy likes my name, innit? He keeps saying my name. What's going on? And that's why I left there. So you could see the pattern.
So you end up at Bury then.
That's far.
That's far.
How'd that happen?
Is that the beginning of you like, I'll take risks with my career?
Bro, I tell you a story, quick story. I grew up on Leabridge Road, yeah? So opposite Beaumont, Leabridge Road. Borough Towers. That's where I'm from. And like them times there, I'm 37, so you probably know them times there was,
He's
was
older.
loud, right?
He's older.
No, but it's the same generation. Do you
Same
understand what I'm
generation,
saying?
blood. Like, relax. Maybe he's a little bit older, but I remember though. Go on.
Still younger than Stevo.
It was a day like me and is he older than you?
Nah, they're older, man.
He wishes.
Steve was 40. Has he not told you like that?
Hey! Come on, Cole.
I bet I'm exactly a year older than you. That's mad.
Yeah,
Older
older
than
25th.
Colin.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah. A year and a day.
So yeah, one day, bro, I'll be honest with you. My mum told me to take the bins out. True story. Told me to take the bins out. We lived on the 8th floor.
Oh my.
Yeah, and I was like, it was pitch black outside, bro. So I went. Normally you have a chute. You remember the chute? Yeah, chute broken. It's like, oh my god. So I had to go down in the I had to go down in the lift.
With the bin in the lift. Crazy.
Check what happened. I went out the front door. So I come out the lift. You have to bust a right. Come out the front door. Open it. Went to the thing. Threw the bag in. The bag broke.
Oh.
So I had to pick up everything, put it in. And as I came to come back in, I kick a stone so it close. You hear me? The door closed. So I got my finger. And bro, this one, let's not talk. You say someone that takes drugs. Yeah. And you know, everyone knows who he is. But I'm 8'9", bruv. And he's looking booky. Like he covers his face all the time because he's burn victim as well. I see him coming, bro. I'm banging the door. I'm like, I'm buzzing.
Like a horror film.
Yeah, no, but my dad's a sound system man. So my dad's playing music. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So he's not hearing the ring. My mum gets in. And I go to run up the stairs and I'm like, right, that's long. So I press the lift. I get in the lift. One hand comes and I'm stuck in the lift with this guy, bro, all the way to the 8th floor. And as I come out there, I went to my mum. I said, Mum, I don't want to go out around there. This is not for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is just not for me. And I didn't even like football. My dad said, this is the only way you're going to get out. Them times there was no other avenues. You get what I'm trying to say? So my dad pushed me into it. But one thing I knew, it's not for me here. This is not for me. This is one of the only memories that I'll remember when I'm young. When you ask me questions, I might not even know. But it was like, I'm willing to do anything. This is not where I want to be.
That's sick though to have that mentality from young.
Bro.
And that makes sense because watching you play football and seeing you pop up in certain places, I've always thought, this brother's on. Like, this brother's on
he will leave.
smoke. He wants to play. He's on volts. Like, if he's saying, yeah, it don't matter where it is. If he can give me a situation and his pattern, I'll go with open arms. Because he's done it pure different times. You've been all over the place.
And that's why big teams would always come in for me. Is not only the aspect of they might like my football. They know that I'm going to adapt because I've done it everywhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's a big thing in football. Teams look at that. Players like, well, is he going to come here? How long will it take him to adapt? Will he fit my system? Will he learn the language? Can he live here? Do you get what I'm saying? And with me, it was like they knew.
Is it hard to adapt? Is it like football's football and
Bro,
regardless you're going to play?
I love being put in that situation of the unknown.
Is it totally different to being in South America to being in Europe or?
Yeah, totally different. Like, so for example, like in Brazil, when they started realizing that I was trying to talk their language, they just open arms. Like, oh my God. Even if you're making mistakes, like, oh, they're busting jokes, but you feel the love. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And
that's just because they know you're trying to speak?
Just because you're just trying to speak. They're not used to that. Someone coming in and trying to speak the language, make mistakes, but whatever. No, you speak Portuguese, don't worry about English. Because they'll try to talk to you in English as well to make you feel comfortable. And I'm like, no, don't worry, let's do it in Portuguese, however long it takes. Even though it's hard, but let's do it. France was difficult, bro. They weren't even trying to work with me. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, they got laws over there protecting their language. Like, they don't let English sneak in.
They weren't even trying to work with me. In Mexico, similar to Brazil, but I already spoke Portuguese, so it was kind of, the transition was kind of easy. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Some words cross over, even if it's a little pronunciation.
Plus, my kids speak fluent everything.
Oh, wow.
So it's easy when I got like 3 translating machines and my wife who speaks 5 or 6. Do you know what I'm saying? It's easy.
Stevo, you don't know Bull Challenge?
Go on.
5 teams that
Colin's he's played for.
Yeah.
Not including English ones.
Oh,
what? You're allowed
Oh, come on,
You're allowed
no English
team.
clubs.
Yeah.
No English
No
clubs.
British clubs.
Olympiacos.
Yeah.
Toulouse.
No, forget to lose because we just
Yeah, no, you just got given that.
Taking a 5 of your clubs.
Bro, I got 18.
15.
I got 18 clubs, bruv, and you can't name 5. Don't take it.
5. I'm saying you just every time I go roll with it.
No British clubs and no Toulouse. That's it. All right, go on.
No British, so no Celtic.
No.
All right. Feyenoord.
Yeah.
Corinthians.
Go Turkey. Finish it.
Fenerbahce, Galatasaray.
Done.
Oh,
Done.
boom.
Done. You got 5.
I ain't named 5. It's 4, but
You said
I'd one up. I'd one up.
Olympiacos.
I'd one up already. Oh yeah, okay.
Well done though.
Oh, there's more. Yeah.
So you go like honestly, like obviously settling in Brazil, settling in Mexico, settling in Holland, settling in France. Like it's all different challenges. Settling in Turkey, settling in Bury.
So
That's a big one as well.
That's the biggest one.
I'd
That was the
imagine
most
so.
difficult. So, we're talking about 2004.
Yeah.
2004, right? Yeah. I was 15. I'm still not 16 till August 26th, right?
These lot don't know about leaving school at 15. It's different. These
Me
lot-
too. July 28th.
So listen, I never went to my school prom because they wanted me up there. So let me give you the background story though. And the reason why I respect my parents massively till this day is because, so I was at Wimbledon. Wimbledon didn't want to offer me nothing. So okay, cool. So there's a thing called exit trial. They kind of similar, they do it a little bit now, but not like how it was. So I went to the exit trial in South, which is south of England, like all this end. And the next day was one in North. So like it was like Middlesbrough. My dad said, right, we're going to that one. I said, what already? So we drove overnight. I slept, my dad had a Mercedes, like, not a new one, old banger, but it was like a, what is it? How do you call them? Hatchback? Yeah. So he put down the chairs and like, pillows and that, just drive up there, got out, jumped out.
His dad's a legend, by the way, Rodney. Legend. Legend.
Destroyed that game. And then I had about 10 teams that wanted to take me, yeah? Because a letter comes through the door, who wants you, blah, blah, blah. So Bury was on there, and there was some big teams on there, bro. And my dad was like, bro, you coming to 15, don't really, like me as well, don't really want to be in the ends right now. Because that's the time where a lot of my friends was getting busy as well.
Yeah, mad time.
Yeah, do you understand what I'm saying? I was like, bro, it's not for me. I think Bradley just got stabbed. So it was a close friend of mine. It was like, my cousin was involved in that. So it was like, raw, where's the furthest away that you're going to get into the first team quick? And Dad was like, you ready to go Bury? I was like,
Jesus Christ.
whatever. I didn't know where Bury was. I'd never even been to central London. Real talk.
People don't know about that.
They don't know. Growing,
That's how it
everyone
was.
thinks what you ain't. When I say to people abroad, say, you been Big Ben? I've been like, nah, I ain't never been Big Ben.
They got bad chips in Bury, man. They got bad chips up north. It's the fat ones.
Bro, so you get out, I get up there, and some kid goes, "You're right." I'm like, what? What do you mean? But listen to what I'm saying. Up there is like a term of endearment. Like it's like, what's happening, bro? Like, you're right. And I was like, look, and this is where I got put this chip on my shoulder. Everyone was saying, who's he think? But to me, that's what's going on.
Right, no, but just so we're clear, how can we use that? Can you say like me and my
That's they'd be like, you're right, you're right.
What, are they Irish? Is there a lot of Irish
Or
people
chicken? No, but it sounds like you though. But listen, mad. Hey,
he's got a good first touch.
Hey, he's sharp.
great first
He's
touch,
sharp,
bro.
he's sharp.
Great. Come on, he's trying to line me up. Crazy.
So basically, in America, when they say where my dog's at, in Bury, they'll be like, where my at.
Yeah.
Basically, that stadium there for a League 2 club at that time.
Class stadium. Yeah.
What is it? 15, 16,000.
Yeah, we were there like 3-4 years ago doing a thing with Wijnaldum.
And you know what? Any investors out there that are looking, please, man, go.
You want a piece of that?
No, not that I want a piece of it. It's something though that deserves to be there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It deserves to be there. It's not their fault that someone run the club badly. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's not like it's like a piece of rubbish. You know what I mean, bro? But it's in a wicked location. You know, you get all the Manchester boys, all the ones that are falling out of Cat 1s.
Facts.
You understand? We had some guys that were coming from Man City then. You understand what I'm saying? And bro, many man them can ball.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best catchment area in the country right now, man.
I don't know the best. I think Midlands is the best catchment.
Midlands is the next one. I think Midlands is next.
What? So you think Manny, Midlands, London?
London's like loads of different catchment areas though.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Hertfordshire.
Yeah, I didn't say the best ballers from a specific place. Yeah, because then everyone's going to talk, right, South London's doing this and whatever.
TEGO.
Yeah. But if you're talking about a catchment area in specific, I didn't say Birmingham, I'm not talking Leicester, I'm talking specific of Midlands. Bro, Midlands is from there all the way up past Derby, you know, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's a big area with, how many big clubs they got there?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
You understand what I'm saying? It's a wicked catchment area. When you go to watch some of their ball over there, it's wicked, bro.
It's crazy. Midlands now, they've got two of the best players in the world, Grealish and Jude. And the generation that's coming through Villa, Birmingham, Forest, these academies, actually crazy.
You got Caden Gordon, who's been injured for a while as well, who came up, played with me. He's 15, played at that wicked.
Baller.
Oh, baller, bro. And remember, he was 15 when he came into our first team. He had to have a chaperone.
Is that a boy that signed for Liverpool?
Yeah. But
What do you mean? What do you mean he had a chaperone?
So
like
he
someone.
come in our change room when we're changing. When he stays abroad, his mum had to give a power of attorney, like, to the guy that has to shout. He has to stay in his room. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So what was your story in Bury? Did you go out? Yeah, you go paint the town. Did you paint the town red?
Nah, bro, I was on £45 a week. Couldn't paint nothing.
What? That's what? Nah, in Bury, you're painting the town red there, man.
Painting the town red. I wish, man. My dad was still funding me, like buying my boots and stuff like that.
£45 a week in Bury.
But check it though. Tell them they don't know how. Bro, we was basically the caretakers. So the youth team would have to pick up the nets,
Clean boots.
clean the grounds, put the lights in the stadium, Christmas time, bro. Clean out the stadium. Yeah. Then you hate it. But you see now, when you look back on it, bro, like another best friend of mine, Luke Horrocks, from that time, bro, the process is the best part of anything. It seems funny, when you get past the process and you can establish yourself in whatever career you're doing, when you look back on the process, you're like, rah, man, that was wicked. And them times there were tough, bro. Yeah, racism, money was, bro, £45 a week. £45 a week. And my second year went to £50. I got a £5 increase, thank you.
That stinks.
Do you get what I'm trying to, yeah, it's stinky, but you know what, bro? It sounds mad. I'm not saying I'm the best player ever. But you know what? My mentality was there. It was like, kill or be killed, bro. It really was. Like, I'm going to make it. It was hard at the time to see it, but then do you know what happened? I knew progress was being made when Graham Barrow took me into the first team. I got in trouble at college. Yeah. Stupidness. You go to college one time a week and I got in trouble. Yeah, and it wasn't even my fault. I'm even going to say nothing because I'm not going to snitch on no one. Yeah.
It was 20 years ago, by the way. 2 decades.
Nah, it's still my brethren.
The reason Benji's gonna get excluded.
Nah, he can't get excluded. He can't get excluded, but man, them are married and got kids now.
Commitment.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Allegations.
Yeah, I got in trouble and they was trying to kick me out.
I know it is.
All right, Steve, man.
So you're honest, exactly. He got watch out for you.
Yeah. And they were trying to kick me out. Yeah. And Graham Barrow said, nah, you can never kick this kid out. Brought me with the first team. And I was only supposed to be training with the first team because I was already training with them, but he took me into their dressing room. And then, yeah, I saved them from getting relegated that year, man. And I never forget, Dave Flitcroft came to me and was like, yeah, I thought you was a... Can you swear on this show? Yeah, I thought you was just a loud cockney. But you know what? Respect to you, man. You're going to go a long way. Because I got injured the day before and the next day I played and scored to save us, save us from going down. And I was, 17 turning 18 at the time. Do you get what I'm saying? And in football, that was horrible. That football was it's a grind.
Yeah. That division, that pitch.
You're getting booted, innit?
Yeah, Steve Redmond, you look him up after. He used to purposely say, yeah, I'm going to kick this ball over the stadium because back then it wasn't balls that kept on coming on. He'd give himself a break. All stuff like that. You know, like in-game management of like, right, it's going over. And and then he's got like a 45 1-minute rest. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, but he'd plan it inside. He'd be like, listen, boys, when it gets to 80 minutes, my balls are going to start going over this stadium. And he'd plan it.
Yeah, but all that goes out, that like what you said back in the day, sounding old now, but that was what it was all about, bro.
It was.
I used to go out before the game and I had to measure, like, when I was in the youth team, I had to measure all of their centre-backs by eye. Yeah, I don't know how I used to do it. So 6 foot, like, but it was part of it because
Yeah, I think on that aspect now, the game, there's so much information.
What was that about? You're gonna say, innit? Yeah.
Measure by eye, yeah, mad.
Everyone was 6 foot to STEVO though.
Yeah, for real.
That was a terrible story.
No, I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. It was just, that's the smart little moves managers would use.
No, but you know what? You have to.
Now you've got
in context of the story, it made sense, bro. You have to understand the game like that, though.
Backing your boy, yeah?
Nah. Yo, when he's wrong,
No, but is his lift though?
what's he say? He was mumbling. What's he say? Hey, I hope you don't rap like that. But go on. Hey,
yeah. Doomsday.
no, I'm not backing you. No, I'm joking.
Listen, anyone can get.
No. Do you know what it is? I'm just honest, innit? I'm just honest.
18 clubs, yeah. That's what it comes with. This sort of attitude, yeah. Anyone can get it, bro.
Oh my days! You went Bury to Brighton. You're taking the mick.
Now
man.
this story, because you know what's funny? That exit trial up north, as you were telling it, I remember reading that in 442 once. You did an interview about it in 442. I actually remember that story. But the move to Brighton is one of kids. I don't think people can relate to that. Jordy read it for the first time the other day. I could not believe how you went from Bury to Brighton.
I never understood that.
How does that happen?
You couldn't understand it?
Well, I mean, it sounds like a fan bought you for his club.
No, so
I see that.
let me they run with that because it's a better story, innit? Yeah, which I get. So how it worked is Coca-Cola was doing a competition of when you buy a can of Coke, either it was under the what's it called?
The ring pull.
The pulley, yeah, or it was at the bottom of the can. I can't remember specifically. You got a number to call. Call that number and see if you win money for your club. Done. Not for Colin Kazim-Richards, not for PK Humble.
And the person actually won the money, yeah?
Brighton fan won the money. Brighton already wanted me.
Yeah.
Right, was already talking. I was supposed to go to Wigan. Brighton couldn't match the transfer fee that Bury wanted. Then they won this.
Money.
And then they had the money.
That's crazy.
So they did that. But it was a better story to say.
The fan thought, come on.
Let me tell you something. Coca-Cola, if you're watching, I never got a free pack of Coca-Cola.
Is it?
What? Nothing. Nothing. And people, that's why I say that's the only name I don't really like them saying. Anything else you can make up. But Coca-Cola kid, I don't really, because I never benefited from that.
Did you ever meet the fan?
Yeah. I think his name was Aaron something. I think it was him that flew out to FENERBACHE one time, I think.
Oh, that's class.
I'm not sure if it was him or
Man,
someone
I'm
else.
flying out things, you're flying out Mandem, yeah?
Are you sat down waiting for you?
Flew out, yo!
Check it though, bro. I'm married, yeah?
Yeah.
So my wife's so cool. Steve will tell you. Bro, I've lived in how many countries?
We get it. Nah, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry.
So, being a married man now, them jokes.
Hey, you know what's funny? When you cuss this guy, yeah, he always then he slows it down.
He slows it down. He slowed down the
I remember one
tempo,
time I cussed the salt he had in his house. Boy, he told me a whole story about, yeah, man, it's from the Himalayas. How he got axed off the mountains, all of that.
Bro, you see in life you have to educate yourself.
Was he making fun of pink salt?
He was
that
making
what it
fun of
was?
something.
I use it now, though.
But something that he wasn't accustomed to. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Read between the lines. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? He weren't accustomed to that lifestyle of
You're
living.
the best. It's the
It's not
deflector.
that I'm the best. I'm not
Reading
flexing.
between the lines, the gap.
Brother, I thought we're taking down the prisoner,
Nah,
Come on.
bro. Listen. I just stating facts, innit? I'm happily married to a beautiful Brazilian lady with 3 kids.
Go on.
I was gonna say what was the best country to play in, but it was Brazil.
Oh, for sure.
You didn't meet her
for
there,
sure. No, I didn't meet her there. I met her there. I was on a Champions League game. She was working in the airport.
Oh, mate, you're just
Yo, fly guy.
styling on the man.
I'm just saying.
But you know what's mad though? You see, like the Coca-Cola thing. I didn't think them like things actually work. Like, cause have you ever boxed someone that's won from like the McDonald's Monopoly?
Yeah, my first ever jersey that I won at Football Top was from a pack of Frutellas. Do you lot remember that? I got in trouble for ringing that line.
Oh, no, no.
Yeah, them numbers, they're
No,
costing
no,
it. They're like 50p per
Yeah,
minute.
I won. Yeah, it was a gold. I won the gold. It was a gold packaging around the little sweet. I was like, huh? rang it, and I won a Real Madrid top, bro. Before that, my dad was buying fakes, bro.
At Brighton, you were managed by someone who Emil Heskey was managed by, who we had in last, called Mark McGee.
Ex-Mill.
Not happy.
First of all, what did Heskey say about it?
Obviously, McGee. I think McGee gave him his chance early, but he was gone pretty quickly. Martin O'Neill comes in, and then his career goes. But I know Mark McGee historically is not a player's favourite manager.
Come, bruv. You told me you're retiring, bruv.
It's not about retiring.
Transfer request.
Free, bruv. You ain't gonna be doing no podcast with me if you won't speak free. You know that one's there. Yeah, I ain't having no PC football.
I don't think he's scared of Mark McGee.
You get what I'm trying to say? Let me explain something to you. Yeah, you come from what, a Jamaican household supposedly. But so did your grandma, your mum ever used to say something to you? Think before you speak. Yes. Okay, then. So that's what I'm doing. I'm thinking before I speak.
Think.
No, what it was with Mark McGee, you gotta understand. I was 18 turning 19, and he had a very specific way of coaching. Where I'm a big believer in coaching. You have to be able to communicate, right? With Mark McGee, it was just one way of coaching. I wasn't really learning much. He gave me an opportunity, but they bought me anyway. Do you understand what I mean? I think he had to play me at that time. It was me, Leon Knight, Mark McCammon. You remember Mark McCammon?
Yeah.
What a unit, bro. Yeah. Wow. Mark McCammon. And Leon was already established. Mark McCammon was more of a focal point, and I was just like in between everything.
Is that the year after the playoffs?
Year after the playoffs, yeah.
There's no way. If you didn't go on with McGee, there's no way Leon did.
Say that again.
Leon definitely did.
There's no way Leon got on with McGee.
Him and Leon had a big fight on the bus. That's when Leon come off. Everyone says, and I'll be honest, right? Leon can be what Leon can be, in it, right? But one thing I give him, that story is not true where they said that Mark McGee kicked him off the bus. Leon told the bus to stop. He said, I ain't coming to the game, and he got off the bus.
That sounds like
right.
Leon.
That sounds like
Leon.
You understand? You couldn't have made. Listen, no matter how Leon's this big, you couldn't have made. No one could. Obviously, if 20 guys pick him up and throw him off the bus, but he wasn't gonna. Leon wouldn't have got off the bus if Mark McGee would have said it. No way. I give him that. It's impossible. That bus, he would have set something a light on the bus. Everyone would have to get off the bus. Something would have happened. So it's not that he didn't get along with him, because I think before you did. But relationships change, dynamics change.
What was the tipping point for you?
For me, we got relegated. Other opportunities came around. NEIL WARNOCK came from Sheffield United, came around, because I did well that year. I've never been a big goal scorer, but I affect games and I make impact and I know how to win. You understand? So when we got relegated, he weren't listening to no offers. So then I remember we played Rotherham away, and he benched me, and I already had my letter of transfer request in my bag. He benched me, so I was like, okay. After the game, I gave him it as he was driving off. I ran to his car. There you go. And then the 29th of August, I think it was, the last day they let me go and travel up to Sheffield United, and then I signed for Sheffield United.
Deadline day, man.
Sheffield United, that was a big move as well.
It was a big
It's
move.
a good Sheffield United team.
Yeah.
Back in the Prem,
Phil
innit?
Jagielka, Prem, NEIL WARNOCK. See, you're going from extremes, like two Football League legendary managers. Mark McGee for one reason, then NEIL WARNOCK for a whole different reason. To me, you and NEIL WARNOCK's personalities probably match quite well.
Very well.
What was it like working under NEIL WARNOCK in that
Listen,
team?
I've played for some of the best players turned managers ever.
Oh, we'll get there.
Right? NEIL WARNOCK is top 3 man-to-man management.
Is it?
Easy. And I know there's other guys that you've heard stories about, but I can only give you my POV and my point of view. Do you see what I'm saying? I can't talk for anyone else. I don't talk for opinions. I'm talking from Colin Kazim-Richards, one of the best man-to-man managers. Whether you was 19 or 30, he'd let you get a massage. Right? You have that day off. He just knew how to what? Me? Day off? 19? Huh? Yeah, you go inside, get a massage. Huh? Massage? Me? Oh, and so you just want to play for him, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you just want to play for him, come in as the family. Never took no coaching. He'd come in on a Thursday, bro.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he's not there. You understand? Jagielka used to come out, it'll be raining or snowing. Like, nah, Jag's too cold for you, mate. You go inside. Jag's gone inside and he's chilling. Do you get what I'm saying? So, that's what I say. There's difference between coaches and managers, right? One of the best man-to-man managers. And it doesn't mean everybody, because there's people that won't get along with him because they're not playing, right? That's a decision he has to make, though. When you're in that type of business, that's the decisions that the coaches, managers, coaches have to make. But for me, it was very good.
Did you feel like, so you've had 2 moves already, or one move to Brighton. Did this feel like, this is my big moment?
Yeah, listen, NEIL WARNOCK sat me down. He said, yeah, I heard about you. I said, okay. It was me and my dad. I heard your dad's a bit of a guy. And he went, don't give a F. He said, I've had better talent than you, and I'll have better talent than you. He said, so you mess me about, I'll just make you rot. I was like, cool.
NEIL WARNOCK is close.
I was like, cool. I knew exactly where I was. And he asked me, is there anything you need to tell me? I didn't get banned from driving. My license got revoked. I got the first 6 points. What is it?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
In 2 years, 6 points.
Yeah, you have to start again.
So I said to him, listen, gaffer, my license. And he said, cool, don't care. I was like, all right. He said, what we probably do is we probably loan you out. We'll loan you out to December, bring you back in December, and then see how you are, because obviously they're in the Prem now.
Yeah.
This was a Wednesday. Thursday, we trained one-on-ones.
Who did you have on toast?
Unsworth.
No way.
David Unsworth. And to be fair to him, yeah, he came after, it was like, yeah.
He was a unit as well.
What? My man
Unit.
City is 2. And it's not me disrespecting him, man, because I got on well with Anzi, do you know what I mean? But it was one-on-ones. I must have dropped, gone through his legs, and then you have to cross. No, it was just getting down the line and crossing for the striker, do you know what I mean? And yeah, after that, I was in the squad against Blackburn. And how I knew this Sheffield United team was going to do well, Robbie Savage must have fouled me and then tried to step over me, bruv. Oh, the man. You know, what was his name? Captain Morgs. Yeah. Back in it.
You got Michael Tong?
Bro, Claude Davis.
Oh my days.
Mikel Leisurewood.
Michael Tong.
Daniel Webber.
Legend.
Stephen Cabba.
Cabs.
Yeah. So
Tough guys.
Tough guys, bro. Like in that team there, you had tough guys. You had also
All honest footballers as well. It seems like he signed a lot of honest footballers.
Adi Akinbaye.
He had a terrible time at Leicester, but anyway.
Yeah, but that's a scary guy to come up against.
Yes.
Bro, the dressing room was like, the dressing room was funny. Let's leave it at that. The dressing room was funny, man. It was funny. That was one of the best times. Well, Sheffield United. I love Sheffield as well, man. Sheffield United was a really good time. I think we kind of got by these guys. We got robbed.
Yeah,
you know, that West Ham thing. That was the season. Yeah. Still ain't been compensated for that, but
so that's Coca-Cola. That's West Ham. All right, cool.
What's it? There's a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Nah. I'm joking, because I know Sheffield United did get compensated. That's why I'm saying that. So that's just a joke. That is what it is. But I think, man, we was doing well until the last 2 months, and I think, you know, it's a learning curve for Gaffer. I still call him Gaffer because he's a good guy. I think he kind of changed the team a little bit, where we was good, man.
Did you ever see your old gaffers out like?
Yeah, I played against NEIL WARNOCK last year when he was at Middlesbrough.
Hug?
I scored, smashed them.
Did you hug him? Did you hug him?
Did I hug him? Is he a hugger?
He don't even remember you.
He's got no sideburns these days.
No, but what's a hug though? You know, like when you see a man, like I hugged Poe this morning, I hugged Stevo, like man hug. Or you mean like a cuddle? Because that's a mad question.
I don't think you've cuddled a gaffer.
No, I give him like, yeah, how you Gaffer? Like, boom, like, bro, he's a good guy, man. To me, innit? I can only speak for me.
Nah, don't worry, he's class. NEIL WARNOCK is class.
Who was your first goal against? Am I right in thinking Arsenal?
For Sheffield United, Bolton. That crazy one.
That crazy one.
But I remember an Arsenal, Sheffield United Arsenal. Did you beat them in a Saturday night game?
Arsenal?
1-0, yeah.
Yeah, 1-0 at home.
That's when I was,
Did Jagielka go in goal, or was that another game?
No, that was another game.
That was the home game.
Yeah.
Sheffield United.
What's his name scored? Big, he's French.
Nade.
Nade scored, yeah. He had Colo Torrio on
yeah, I remember that.
on toast, man, that game there.
What was it like, that jump obviously League 2, Championship to Prem. How did it feel? Did it feel
Bro,
like?
do you want to know something? I've never thought about that, you know? They're just doing.
Yeah, that's the age probably.
I don't think it was the age. That's my mentality, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about all the variables. I'm just right. It needs to be done. So what needs to be done needs to be done. That's why I live my life, and that's why I would like to from my point of view again. That's why my mental is very healthy. I don't worry about the all me's that's going on. Do you get me? What needs to be done? That needs to move. Bro, I keep hitting that. Sorry. That needs to move from here to there. Right. Let's get it done. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything else. It doesn't matter.
It's weird because that is how you played, but I feel like the image of you in your career was more like
bad boy,
selfish.
Yeah. And what people don't understand, like me going from Brighton to Sheffield United, I took a pay cut.
When I see Mandem do 1 year, I think, yeah, sounds wrong.
Probably.
Yeah, but why? Because all them clubs still want you. So how can you think that there's something wrong?
I don't know. I wouldn't sign you
This
on
is
FM.
what I'm saying. Why would they sign me? If there's something wrong, this is what I'm saying. Now let's speak from my perspective. Why would they sign me if there's something wrong?
No, your reputation's obviously good.
This is what I'm saying to you. Now to you, do you know why? On the outside it looks like that because I never gave attention to the media. So that's why they were spinning like, can I have an interview with you? I'm just playing football, man. I'm all right. Oh my God, he's... No, bro, I'm focusing on my game, which you lot keep telling people to do. You can't have it both ways. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And that's crazy because sometimes there's no Twitter, there's no social media, so you can't even tell your side of the story, really.
This is what I'm saying. And sometimes they say, like, when you don't tell your side, that side gets accepted as being right. Nah, I just ain't got time for that, man. I think if you see Best Deion Sanders, have you seen him this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's someone who I like.
I love him,
bro.
Did it rattle you, like that media stigma, whatever?
Nah, do you want to know why? You can never see these people. You never see them. You never see someone that's talking. So I don't get rattled by the Instagram comments. You're
You must have stuck it on a journal one time.
There was that one time.
Oh yeah, that was an accident.
I have, but that was different though. That's because he was physically there. It was very, very different, and he was started talking about things that wasn't football. Bro, you journalists, yeah?
Can you give that situation a bit of context? What situation?
Yeah, I will do. But what I'm saying is you guys are allowed to have a football opinion on me. Yeah. You are allowed. Any footballer that tells you you're not is totally wrong. You can sit there and say I'm rubbish. You can say it to my face. Bro, I wouldn't blink. I'll be like, all right, cool. I won't take offense that you think I'm rubbish. Cool. I'm going home, or I'm going to my other house, or I'm going there. I'm watching myself. I'm not affected. When you start talking about my character, that's now when it's a problem. Because now that starts being trickled down onto my kids. Understand? Or it's trickled out onto a fan at the pitch and just want to talk about why are you driving this and you're not doing that. Bro, don't talk about that. Ask me, hey, bro, come on, how's things going at the club? Or do you think you can do more? Don't talk about my character now, because that's coming into question. It's making things difficult outside of football. So that's what happened with that at FEYENOORD. The guy was writing in one of the biggest papers. You have to understand, FEYENOORD before me wasn't used to having someone like me being striker and being the face. You understand? If you can take into context what I'm saying. So at that time, the fans, bro, one of the best places I ever played.
I was gonna say,
crazy. FEYENOORD was crazy.
I was gonna say it's one of my only times I'm like, man, Colin, come on, man. Can we stayed here longer?
Yeah, bro. I wanted to stay there. But I was there nearly 2 years though.
It was beautiful.
Like, bro, I wanted to stay. Bro, I love Rotterdam.
I don't know. What's the best country you played in, or your favorite? Had fun?
My favorite, the best, Brazil.
Brazil, yeah.
Yeah, the most competitive. You got 15 big clubs in the league. Any one of them can win the league.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like NBA. In 2 years, a team can be the best. In 2 years, the team can be the worst.
Oh, is it competitive like that? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. If you look at it now, like Santos is in the relegation zone.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Santos. Grêmio got relegated. Not Grêmio. Internacional got relegated 2 years ago and nearly won the league last year.
What
You
is
understand?
this?
Because you have to understand the context. These teams, these presidents can only be presidents for 2 years at a time.
Yeah.
So when a new one comes in and he's given the money, now they're making a new team. And it's a big team. Every team's a big team. Every team's got crazy fans. Crazy fans, bro. So none of the fans from that city, when they play away, will go. It will be the fans from that city that's supporting, like, for example, if I'm Corinthians, right? I'm going to play in Bahia. They don't travel from Sao Paulo. They already got Corinthians fans in Bahia. And they've sold out. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Nuts.
Mad. It's crazy, man.
It's supposed to be that way, though, isn't it? It's Brazil.
Do you keep up with football like
Yeah.
when you're not playing it?
Advocately, bro. Like I watch. It keeps me sane, man. That's like my time.
Badopinions.com.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's your hot take? Well, go on.
Who's bad opinions? Me.
Yeah. Lukaku,
Lukaku. What?
Harry Kane. We've had that one.
Lukaku, Harry Kane. At the time we had it. How you gonna talk about something that was maybe 4 years ago, bro? I still feel all of you, and not you guys.
Okay.
All of you in the world, put respect on Lukaku, bro.
Yeah,
Man scored
100%,
over
100%.
100 goals.
I'm not saying
100 goals in the Prem.
Yeah, nah, for real.
100 goals in the Prem. Name me another striker that scored over 100 goals that isn't classed as top 3.
Theo Walcott.
The 100.
How many games has he played?
That's 100 goals for Arsenal.
Yeah, but not Prem, mate.
No, in the Prem. Good point.
Raheem Sterling.
Has he got 100 goals in the Prem?
Yeah, but Raheem's
on,
played
Raheem.
how many games? Yeah, he has. But he's not even a striker. And he was playing for Man City, who was winning all them leagues and scoring crazy goals. Big up to Raheem. But let's talk about strikers.
Lukaku's disrespected in England. 100%. I said this in the summer.
He's disrespected in Italy too.
He's disrespected in Italy as well.
But do you want to know why? Do you want to know why, though? Do you want to know why people do that? Because it's what their eyes like. You understand? It's what they like. But let's just talk about football. This is why when people will talk about me from I don't know how, because nobody knows me, right? But from what they see on the pitch, now they want to judge my character. This is what we do to players, right? From a 90-minute, and you've seen out of 90 minutes, he might have 5-minute TV time, and you want to make your opinion up of a guy like that. But let's just talk the facts.
100 goals.
Let's talk the goals. I think he's got even more goals than that, right? Let's talk about it.
But that wasn't the argument, Colin. So
The argument was at that time, it might have been when Lukaku was at Everton. What was he doing at Everton?
I'll be honest. I was a Lukaku man back then.
Yeah, everyone.
And
was.
he asked me, who you taking, Lukaku or Harry Kane? And it might have been the time where Harry Kane was going through not scoring at the start of the year every time.
Might have been, but was it though? Was it?
You know what I'm saying, bro? We probably get his tweets up anyway. But
No, it's
You know
never
what I'm
been
saying?
tweet, bro. I don't understand how you man can even try and debate that, bruv. Because there was a time when Lukaku was the man, bruv. And no defender, if they're honest, wanted to play against him.
Speaking of, is there a player that's always got the better of you?
No, never.
Oh, you're lying.
No, never.
All them clubs you've played for, you've never had a double header against a man, and actually that's crazy.
Not that I can think of. And I'm very honest. But the way I play, yeah, I'm very physical, bro.
What you like? Do you check?
Do I what?
Do you check?
I don't like talking because it's fake.
Is it?
You got half a footballer they talk and you come off the pitch, oh man, it was just part of the game.
Oh, that means you take it personal then when you hear it.
Bit personal.
Yeah, you
no,
take
no,
it.
no, no.
Let me see you in the tunnel.
But bro, you see if you elbow me in a game, it's part of the game. I'm getting up. I love that. Yeah. But when we start, you got some people talk about money, where you, this club, that club, bruv.
On the pitch?
On the pitch, bro.
Any players that said something to you that you didn't like before? You don't have to say if you don't want to.
There's been a few.
Yeah.
But I think they've been newbies. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And they don't really know like
Who you are.
not who I am, because
Oh,
I'm not no one to no one. But I just mean like I know myself, and I can only speak for myself. And you see me, I'm the type of person when I make a decision, I've calculated every outcome, and I'm willing to take the punishment or whatever it is, and I'm gonna go. Are you the same?
You never came back to the Prem once you left, innit?
He did.
Was
Come back on loan to
Blackburn?
Blackburn.
Was Blackburn
No,
Prem?
they weren't Prem though. They were Championship. But no, I never came back.
Why not? Was you close?
No, I had opportunities to come back. I never wanted to come back to England. I only came back. There was a reason why I came back. I came back to Blackburn because my daughter was being born. I didn't want her born in Turkey.
Anton Newcastle at the FA Cup, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Did you choose to be here for lockdown?
Yeah.
That's 20 to
Yeah,
22.
so what happened was Pachuca in Mexico, they was really cool, man. So I took a pay cut. All of us, so not just me. We took a pay cut. It wasn't a deferral, by the way. Everyone likes to talk deferrals. Deferral is when you get your money back. This was a straight pay cut. Yeah, which is okay. Because this is what I'm saying. When you play in other countries, you have to know the circumstances, you understand? So the economy there for normal living people is not great. So I was like, all right, understand that. Took a pay cut. And then they came to me, I think, another 2 or 3 months later and said, look, because my next year was doubling up on my money. And the lockdown became serious, and the pandemic became serious, and it was like, look, there's no way we'll be able to pay your salary next year. What we're willing to do is let you go now, pay you all up for this year, because it was early in the year as well, pay you all up for this year and let you go so you can find somewhere and you're not stuck outside of the window. And then I looked at it as like the schooling in Mexico, they had put they'd emailed my wife and said the schooling's going to be closed all this year. So I was like, my kids can't be out of school as well. So I was like, all right. So I accepted it and then came back to England, and then that's when Philip COCU called and I went to Derby.
Philip COCU. Like, so many names of the managers that you were managed by. Obviously, Philip COCU doesn't last, but that's just a class person to be like, yeah.
Was Philip COCU after Rooney?
Before
Rooney, yeah.
But when you decide to go Turkey, obviously you've been an international by that point.
But only in the summer before, just the summer before. No, it was that season, innit?
Yeah.
What's Turkey like, man?
You go Fenerbahce. ZICO is the manager, by the way, which again, like, the names of the people you played under is nuts. What is that? Because Turkey is a top league.
Yeah.
If that's Champions League, that's top level. That's a competitive Fenerbahce team as well.
It's the best Fenerbahce team they've had in the last 25 years.
That's where a lot of our their reputation to us comes from.
Of course, they've not been in the Champions League since I left.
Wow,
flipping that.
But you're playing with Roberto Carlos there,
Steven Appiah. I think Danny Giza. Is Danny Giza there? Guiza, Alex.
Who's the best player?
Kejman. Yeah, Alex by far.
What's it like adjusting? I mean, we've talked about you just seem to be able to land and adjust, and you've been playing for Turkey. You got Turkish family. That's got to be the biggest change you've ever been through.
Nah, the biggest change was to Bury, bro. Trust me.
Still.
Do they see you as Turkish when you're over there?
Interesting. Because I always tell people you're like the Beckham over there.
I was.
That's how I saw it.
I was when I first went there in like the first 4 years, and then the move to Gala kind of like.
Oh my! I didn't even store
That's a
that.
Sol Campbell maneuver.
With Fenerbahce, but they don't understand why I did it. But also now you got other mixed race guys now with Turkish. Like I was the first.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean? So you got quite a few now. But I was the first, and I was the in thing.
I'll be honest. I found out you was Turkish because of Pro Evo, and I thought my Pro Evo was broken. I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
So you're saying before Galatasaray, you reckon they see you as Turkish?
No. So let me come back to that. So I think the fans do, but the system doesn't.
Okay.
So like for example, the other day there was a game, a benefit game. I think you can probably do your research. It was literally 5 days ago from the team from 2008, the Euro 2008 team, and they played against Switzerland to raise money for the earthquake. Didn't even get a shot.
No, cool.
Nah. And there's no one else from that team that is more memorable than me. And I'm just being honest with you because of the way I look, and I was playing for Turkey. It was like every country. Like I was walking around Switzerland looking for a haircut. This guy said, "Oh, you're the black boy that plays for Turkey, innit?" So it became that, you know, people could relate to it and whatever it might be. But yeah, I never got called for it.
So how do you look back on it then? Like, is it? Are you proud of it? Is it bittersweet?
Yeah, best decision I made football wise. At the same time, I got called up for England 21s, Stuart Pearce.
We told him nah.
Yeah, I said no. I said no to him because I felt that they was only calling me because I was already playing in the Prem 6 months. And I was playing every game. And I felt it was just calling me just to make me a number, not to go and play for Turkey. That's how I felt at the time.
Yeah.
They do that.
They
though.
still do that.
Did your levels go up when you started playing with the likes of Alex?
Oh,
and
1,000,000%.
Carlos and
Bro, there's some things that these men can do with a football.
There's no way them man train though. They just
Of course, bro.
nah, man.
Roberto Carlos is the last one out, first one in.
Alex don't train.
Of course Alex does.
Just does legs.
You're mad, bro. Alex has the least body fat I've ever seen in a player.
Is it? I just feel like I could just see him with a banjo, some jelly.
Nah, you're mad. Alex got eyes in the back of his head, so when you're like that, it's different. I've seen Alex. So what we used to do after training, we'd have free kicks. Who scores stays on. If Alex gets a ball in a certain place, like a penalty, I've seen him be there for 10, 11, 12 shots in a row.
Oh my God, who's the free kick taker?
Go, Alex.
What was Carlos doing?
Carlos had to kick back. Alex got a statue outside the stadium.
Does he? That's different.
You understand what I mean?
Oh.
He scored the most goals as a foreigner in the history of the Turkish league.
Is that where you like start thinking about Brazilian culture? There's a lot of Brazil in that team.
Bro, you're gonna have, right? You got ZICO, right? So when it was like me, when they came, they met me in a hotel in Central, and they brought the DVD like to show me the training ground and all of this, and then they had a message from Roberto Carlos Lane saying like, I can't wait to see you, hope you come. You understand? When you're 18, 19, and you, on top of that, like the money was very, very, very good, right? But then you're thinking about Champions League as well. But obviously money, you're thinking money, because I had Fener or Newcastle at that time. Well,
What Newcastle team?
Fener, Besiktas. I had Fener, Besiktas. Gala wasn't interested. It was Fener, Besiktas, and I had Newcastle.
2006 Newcastle.
7-8.
Newcastle was in the Prem at that time.
Joker
And
Still
I
share
didn't
on that though.
I didn't even really speak to them, to Newcastle. I was made up on doing that because it was life-changing money. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you, I was on at Sheffield United, I think.
It's going to surprise you.
£1,250 a week. I took a pay cut from Brighton, £2,500 a week.
Flipping that, come on.
What?
Listen, you don't get paid what you're worth. You get paid what you negotiate. And I had no leverage because it was the last days and I wanted to leave. So that's the way the game
And Warnock
is.
thought he was loaning you out as well.
Exactly. Do you understand what I mean?
So when people talk about attitude and this, that and the other, these are the stories that when I talk to him, I'm like, people wouldn't understand the pay cuts you've taken to play football or
Right,
to
they
make a
don't
better
understand.
living for the family.
Turkey use a tactic of not paying you. So when you want to leave, they tell you, right, well, you have to leave the money we owe you. So I've done that a few times. I haven't. I've also got into big fights with them about it.
Well, that's an interesting thing. That I think a lot of players from your generation played in different countries, less important countries than Turkey. I know some players went to like Moldova and went to Latvia and stuff, and they go on good wages. But then, like you say, get to the end of their term and the clubs will start holding back the money, and it'd be like, look, you can go join a championship club tomorrow, but you're not getting paid any of the 6 months' wages we owe you.
What did you get put on at Fenerbahce? We didn't let him finish that.
What do you mean?
You said you went from 1,250.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Man turned into
You
Skepta.
can't do that. We're not talking money now. You told us so freely
No,
what you
but
was
what
on
I'm
there,
saying-
chef.
I was telling you money because of in the aspect of people think you just move and he's not thinking about nothing else.
We got it. What was your what was your
I went to Turkey on a lot of money, bro. I got $1 million signing fee.
Jeez.
And then I was on 1.25 net.
And hella bonuses.
Yeah, the bonuses.
The bonuses in Turkey
was
are crazy.
Crazy.
And you're winning the league over there as
So
well.
like the way they don't do it no more, the way the money was set, the way the appearance fees was set out there was even like just a second or on the bench was crazy money, bro. Crazy money. And playing national team was crazy money. Champions League bonuses was in cash.
Got to the quarter final that year.
he came like, why did I take this serious?
Cash. But what, living in Turkey though, what was it mad though?
He's Turkish, man.
Yeah, but I'm Cypriot though, you know that, right?
No,
My
I
mum's
didn't.
Turkish Cypriot.
I didn't know that still.
Yeah, I said they got, and is there semi beef as a Turkish Cypriots and
No, Cypriot Turks and Cypriot Greeks. Yeah, it's political. That's not even. We
That's
don't
a-
even.
yeah,
That's,
that's
a
a
whole different
derby.
topic.
I would have been fine there. Good there. Come on, man. They don't know.
So what, you was in the army?
Nah, let's not talk about that. Yeah, moving mad. Bro, we're in 2023, still wearing TNs and that, bro.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I'm wearing TNs, man.
I'm wearing
What's wrong with
TNs.
TNs?
I'm wearing TNs.
He just tried to send for me, innit? That's the reason why we're back, bro.
I
He tried to send for me.
you, but
Yeah,
obviously-
he did. He tried to send for me. You still got afro pick in your head, bro. Like, it's moving mad.
You love it, innit?
I
You
love
it. You love
Hey, the thing is, I like you, you know. I like you. I said, I lie. Did I not say I think you could go very far, but if you're trying to come for me, you will end quickly.
Nah, I'm not coming for you. We're doing a cordial thing.
This is not what you do. You're negotiating.
Yeah. Now he's realised there's some corn coming back. He's like, whoa.
My thing's slime, man. My thing's slime. You don't even know. You like me, man. I've been dissing you the whole show. Heskey found out 2 weeks later. Hey, let me tell you a funny story, man. Heskey. Let me tell you a funny thing.
It's true. He's too sharp for that.
Who?
You're too sharp.
Nah, I'm not going for that, man.
First time you hear that Champions League music.
Whoa.
That must have been epic.
Did you cry?
Nah. You
Well,
seen that
have you
video?
ever cried? Have you, which one?
Seen the video? Cried of what?
Have you cried because of football?
Never.
You're not hungry then, man. You ain't got passion, man. You're not passionate.
But do you want to understand? Let me explain something to you. Like, if you understand how my life has been,
Told you, didn't I? You can't get
Yeah,
it.
you did it.
I'm not for real, man.
bro, let me explain something to you, bro. I've had to play games while burying my brother and not being able to go. So when people say to me, "Right, have you ever got that emotional?" No, don't let football get me that emotional, because there's other stuff that has been more important and more emotional. Do you understand what I mean? So I can't, like, you know what I'm
What
saying?
you like after a loss, though? Are you like one of them?
I'm an angry man when we lose,
Yeah.
but I don't carry it home because it's not good for my kids and for
You
my
punch
wife.
the wall in that, them man. Punch the wall in that. You know them man.
No, I don't punch walls, but you understand what I mean.
Okay.
Cool man out.
Definitely, call man out with respect. I don't like, you see, my thing is, you know, if you see on football pitch when another player, and by the way, this ain't a senior pro thing or a young pro thing. Anyone can say anything to anyone with respect. But you see when the guys do that on the camera to each other, boy, that buns me, bro. Yeah. When we walk into the changing room, this word said.
But don't you feel like it's just emotion at the time?
Nah.
Your emotion.
You gotta
might
understand,
get to
you gotta know where you are. Emotion will get you in trouble on the road, I lie.
100%.
So then it's the same in the context of things, right? You got to understand the eyes, because listen, this to me and you might mean something like, oh, Carl, lie me, yeah? But to him, when he's in the stand, might be, oh my God, he just told my man to go suck his mum, or whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to understand, it's like when you're texting. See, if I'm having an argument or a debate with you, I'm not going to text you because that can be taken out of context. I'm going to call you, or we're going to link up, we're going to talk.
Yeah, Poet and Stevo do that all the time.
Yeah, like the argument, bro, you could mean like, all right, cool. What do you mean, all right, cool? Bro, I'm just saying, all right, cool, innit? Like, bless. Oh, okay. And then you're like, what do you mean, okay? Things get taken out of context and get taken to a different way, so I'll just call you. Do you know what I mean?
And in foreign countries, like that does mean
They do it a lot, and I've had words. I've
Go on.
spoken to a lot of them about
With?
doing stuff like that.
I need to know, please.
With?
Yeah, dressing room sprats. Who have you had up in the dressing room?
You've poked someone's chest before.
No, I like doing that. That's my best one. Yeah.
What, on touching someone like this?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Because you know where I'm at.
Was man trying to cuss you out in Turkish before they clocked you into the language?
Like who? Like players?
Yeah. Pezevek.
What does that mean?
Pezovic, that's such an old word. Oh
Yeah, 'cause
my
I know all
God.
the old ones. I know all the old ones. You get me?
Nah, I've not. You know what? I think because I'm Turkish, yeah, there's a level of respect because them words mean a lot. It's different.
At Bury, I don't know, you probably never played Bolton. I think it's their biggest rival. At Brighton,
Rochdale's their biggest.
Rochdale,
Yeah, I
okay.
played them.
did you play Palace when you played for Brighton?
Yep.
Sheffield United, I don't think you'd have played Wednesday.
No,
But Fenerbahce, you play Galatasaray.
I've played in the biggest derbies in the world, bro.
100%.
I've played Fenergala, Fenerbahce, Celtic Rangers, Olympiacos, Panathinaikos, FEYENOORD Ajax, FEYENOORD PSV, Corinthians Palmeiras, Coritiba and Atletico. I've played against all of them.
Blackburn, Man United.
No, Blackburn, Burnley.
Blackburn, Burnley, yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
played in that,
Wolves,
yeah.
What's the
Roses.
craziest one? Best atmosphere.
Definitely Burnley.
Sure, you've told me this. What is it?
So there's two aspects, yeah. Best atmosphere, easy was
What?
easy, hands down.
Brazil.
Was it the
Corinthians.
singing or is it the like? What is
Bro,
it
they don't stop. But at training, I've had 55,000 people
at training?
training,
Doing
and
what?
I'll send you lot the videos
Them
so
man
you
not
can
got
post
jobs.
that.
I sing that all the time though. Like, yo.
I mean, there is a problem with employment over there.
Sorry?
There is a problem with employment.
Oh, okay, I wasn't aware.
But you have to understand this, yeah. The clubs, you see, it's different here. You see, like when fans here say we, because we can get into a whole debate. We pay your wages. We do this. We do that. Right? Which, to an extent, I agree and don't agree. Yeah. Over there, they do, because they vote in the presidents. Right? The presidents only stay 2 years. Right? They have fans clubhouse, bruv. If I show you us going to a clubhouse when we won the league,
Why do you whisper when you're shouting? Why you whisper? You're meant to shout, bro.
nah, because it's like If I'm shouting, it's like how they sound, because remember, you're not so close to it. It's like, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's something bro, I cannot explain it to you.
Oh, talk to me about the first time you was in a gala shirt against Fener.
Against Fener, I scored.
Ooh! Did you celebrate?
Of course, in the coach's face.
Oh my!
What in what the other team's coach?
Yeah, on the FENERBACHE coach, because that's who I had a problem with, and that's what I will state. I never ever had a problem with FENERBACHE, the fans, or anybody. I had a problem with the coach at the time and the president at the time. They hadn't paid. The coach was Aykut Kocaman, and the president was Aziz Yildirim. They didn't pay me for a long time, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, that's long.
And then when I'm asking for my money, they're making it sound like all I care about is money. Do you understand? Oh, all you care about is coming. And I'm like to them, listen, with all due respect, yeah, you haven't paid me 4 or 5 months. We all got bills. You understand? I've got things I need to buy. I've got promises I've made. You know, I've got contracts with things I need to pay. Nah, blah, 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 blah. And then the coach tried to tell me, yeah, you're training on your own. I said to him, no, I'm not. I said to him, no, what you're going to have to do, every time you got training, I'm going to be here in the middle of the pitch. So you're going to have to then, because I had to do this to either get out or get my money, right? So it's not something that I would advise, and it's not something that I'm saying.
Shouldn't do that.
Say again?
Jaden shouldn't. Jaden Sancho.
No. Jaden Sancho should never do that. But it was a different situation. It's in a land, it's in a place where skullduggery can go on. You get me?
Well, I mean, Kocaman was accused of match fixing around that time as well. Like, there was a lot of...
What did your teammates think when you're obviously doing your own little protest?
No, but that's the one thing. We had a lot of Brazilians, and Brazilians don't play with that. If you don't pay them, they're not training.
Okay.
Cool. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear it.
So no one had a problem. I think a lot of what we shouldn't do is people watch other people's pockets. You understand? You got to do what's right for you at the end of the day as well. You got family. You understand. When they know that I'm not getting paid 4 or 5 months, it's not just me. What they'd like to do over there, the foreign players get paid. I come under being Turkish, so I'm classed as a local.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So the foreign players have a lot of power because they can just go FIFA, whatever. As being a Turkish player, you have to go to the Turkish Federation first, then it's mates rates. Yeah. Blah, blah. I wasn't going for that. So I said to him, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have to call the military. You're going to have to call the police. Something's going to go on. And then a couple hours later, I got a phone call from Haji. From Tugay, actually.
That's Haji who I put in my team,
Tugay.
by the way.
Georgie Haji.
Georgie Haji and Tugay.
Yeah.
Tugay from
Would you like to come gala? And I was like, yeah, but I got to sort this out. 3-4 hours. I'd terminated my contract, been paid what I'd accepted. They didn't know. And then I went and signed right there. It was like a bomb. Do you understand? So
And this FATIH Terim, who gave you your Turkey debut, right?
yeah.
That's a legendary coach as
Legend right there. Turned 70 the other week. Happy birthday.
Is it true that Townsend's your cousin?
No, what it is so Curtis, who is Andros's brother,
Okay.
is my cousin, but not blood. Like,
Okay.
we got raised together, and our families are like that. You understand? And yeah, so
Look at Wikipedia lied to me, man.
no, but he's my cousin. So if I say to you it's my cousin, bro. Because there's some family members you don't talk to.
So you say he's your cousin, but he doesn't say he's our cousin.
Who? Andros?
Yeah.
No, Andros is not my cousin.
Okay.
His brother's my cousin.
I thought you was the link for the...
For the what? I can get that for you though.
I don't need it. My thing's strong.
Are you sure? Bro, it looks like that side there looks like it's
What, this
going
one?
back.
No, but this is the fade. It's a fade. It's a front fade. You've had bare trims. We should talk about your trims
Maybe you
as
should
well.
stop fading the front of your head, bruv. How old are you though? Seriously?
26.
26. By the time you get to 30, mad. Start looking like Harry Pinero and that, bruv.
Blonde. He had blonde hair.
He had dreads, bro.
Extensions.
He had
Never had
extensions. He had extensions.
Hold on.
What?
On Mum's life?
What?
That's what I'm saying.
So let me
Hold
just-
on.
let me tell
Go
the
on.
story.
You tell the story.
So obviously I know Cole. One time he's got hair like this. Next thing you know, he's got Bob Marley dreads. It was
crazy.
Yeah, so I'm saying to him.
Right, are we gonna talk about it?
Yeah, we're talking about it.
Alright, go on.
I said to him, bruv. Cussed
I let him land.
Yeah, cussed him as you always do. Then he goes, what you got to understand. Yeah. Then he does this. You know, then he gets me. He brought me back again, yeah.
I believe the story.
The hair he had put in was hair he had kept from when he was a kid. There was a mad story behind it. Yeah, so it made sense. He got me again.
What hair did you put in?
Nah, bro, STEVO copies my hair. Have you not seen that? Alright, check it now. Check what happened.
You've never had that one.
I had dreads from like.
You've never had that one.
You had this one?
No, that's mad. My dad's a dread, right? He's a Rasta. And my dad's gone through that since we've been born, right?
Oh, you went blonde.
Yeah. I've been everything, bro. Check it now, and I'll explain to you that one as well. What happened is, so I was like 9, 10 when I got dreads. I cut them off when I was like 13. Kept them. Then went through the whole phase again, and my hair was taking too long to grow. I was just like, man. My mum found my hair, and I was like, boy.
Found your
I
hair?
swear to God.
What do you mean find it?
Exactly, PK.
It was in the museum. What do you mean find
Hold
the
on.
hair? Where did you find it?
You're Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
Of course. You are.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
He's not. He's
I can
Scottish,
tell
though.
by that.
He's Scottish.
Man, you're definitely not.
Nah,
So where are you from?
I'm quarter Dominican, quarter Polish,
No, big man thing. Where you from?
Congolese.
Congolese, right? You man are just getting braids and dreads right now. Yeah, it's the in thing now for
I got school pictures of braids, man. Don't do that to me, man.
bro. But you used to braid your hair, and then when you get home, take it out. Mad. Because you weren't allowed to get home. Mad. What I'm saying is that
You had a rat tail.
coming from I had a what?
You had a rat tail, innit?
Did I have a plait? Yeah, I had a plait when I was at what?
Rat
6,
tail.
7.
Yeah, safe. Hey, come here. Come here. Where you going?
I don't dish that. I had
Don't do that. I had that as well.
I had that.
it.
Bro, my dad's from Antigua, right? And my grandma, she brought them all over, and my nan. My mum is, you would never, if you close your eyes, you'd think she was West Indian, right? Caribbean, and they say they don't throw things away. They
Hoarders.
My mum,
Hoarders,
yeah,
that's
yeah, hoarders, bro. My grandma and my dad, hoarders, kept my hair, and it was mad. I was like, oh yeah, it's my hair. Do you get me?
So what's that?
It's wrapped up.
Loophole.
But it's not extensions, innit? I've not gone to your sister and gone, bam, let me borrow your hair.
It's extensions, bro.
Huh?
You extended your hair. It's just your hair.
What is hair? What's extension?
It's extensions.
In the context of what you're talking, we're talking. I've gone to the shop and I've bought extensions and I've put them in my hair. I lie.
You put extensions in your hair, bro.
It's extensions though. It's extensions. Oh no!
Hey, it's not exactly. We're not letting him have it.
And you know what? I extended my hair with my own hair. Love.
I ain't heard this loophole before, but there might be. Now there might be something in there though.
Because you didn't keep your hair. Don't worry.
No, but I'm just saying, if you don't have to cut his hair, yeah, why need that to attach it?
What's it? Have you still got it?
I've got my hair from when I just cut it off, like what, 6 months ago. Yeah, I've got my hair at home. Washed it down, wrapped it up.
So anytime he feels like attaching it,
No, but let me show you something. When you got a hair transplant, they get the hair from the back of your head and put it at the front. You still got a hair transplant, no? So it's the same.
nah.
It's the same logic.
Okay, but bro, I don't have a problem with man that when they get a hair transplant.
I've got a problem with it. I've got a problem with it. I don't like your cousin because
cousin's cousin,
Your cousin,
bro.
your cousin's cousin. went and-
Bro, let him live. Why are you hating?
What are you doing?
Let him live.
But at Gala, right? At Gala, Fatih Terim is the manager.
Yeah.
And do you know what I found out when I was doing research that was cold is that coaches in that team were Hassan Sass, who was in the
Hassan
O2
Sass.
team,
Umit Davala.
Umit Davala, and in charge of goalkeepers was Tafarel.
Tafarel. It's my friend to this day, man.
who tough?
Yeah. Yeah. Tafarel. Good guy. Good
You win
guy.
the league there
Yep, we won the league. I won 2 leagues that year.
that year.
Yeah. I went to Olympiacos as well. I got
Oh,
both
wow.
medals. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know when you moved, like, because you moved crazy. What's your like living situation like? Are you living out of hotels?
No. My missus has moved house. My wife has moved house. I think it's 24 times.
Bro.
I think 24
Man,
times.
I would even unpack.
I've thingy bobbed a lot of money as well, like moving and shipping and stuff like that. It's hard work, and this is what I say as well to people. Like they talk a lot, but don't understand what goes into it. You know, and that's why like mine and her relationship is so like strong. It's because I really respect. If it wasn't for her, there's certain things I couldn't have done. Understand? Because I've picked up. It's been Christmas Day when I went to Mexico for the second time. It was Christmas Day I got the phone call, and Boxing Day I flew out.
Your manager at Olympiacos is Ernesto Valverde,
Valverde,
who
yeah.
goes on to be Barcelona manager.
Yep.
Till very recently.
Yeah.
He
He didn't even know who I was.
He didn't know who you were.
Nah, because you got to understand the context of that is the clubs out there work different. Sometimes they don't even ask the coach who they want. They just got their sporting director and he does what he does. But yeah, I got there. It was like, oh, which position do you play? Yeah.
And this is a top manager
Yeah.
or coach.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy, man.
That was crazy. That's kind of what started off the.
Go on.
No, it started off the at Olympiacos, the down cycle.
What have you lads like not like sort
Because
of
you got to understand, man. Sometimes like the best thing in football, is when a coach wants you. You know, when a coach wants you. When you get there and the coach is like, I ain't brought him in. Yeah. It's difficult to go from there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's very hard. So it's not me saying that he's bad or they're bad. It just the situation wasn't what I thought it was going to be. One of the most amazing places to live, Athens. Wow, what a city. But the league wasn't so great, and that situation wasn't a situation that was great for me. But you live and you learn, innit? I would still do the same thing because I needed to leave Istanbul. I needed something new at that time.
Is that your thing? You just need something new?
The thing is, in Turkey, man, everybody and their dog is a coach, is a manager. Everybody wants to tell you how to play. Big man, do I come in and tell you how to stack shelves? I don't.
They're serious about their football in Turkey, innit?
You've lived in some of the greatest cities in the world. Man.
Istanbul's up there, you know. To anybody that don't take Istanbul seriously, man, go for 3-4 days.
Rotterdam, man. Light skin central, blood.
Trust me.
Cape Verde and things and that. Oh.
Well, in Rotterdam, Rotterdam's got the most different ethnicities in the world, innit?
If you don't know nothing, the quality in Rotterdam is serious.
And there's one train from Amsterdam that takes you there. Please, people. It's only like 40 minutes.
One of the best cities in the world, obviously, that you went to next was Blackburn.
Yeah. I never lived in Blackburn. I lived in Manchester.
Of course.
That's one of the best cities in the world. That's one of the best cities in the world.
You like that?
Well, Manchester.
Yeah.
Manny's serious.
I like Manny people, but I don't really like Manny too much.
When was you there? 2013, right?
I've been Manny remember I was there, Berry.
Yeah, but when you was at Blackburn, 2013?
No, 2013, yeah.
Yeah, you ain't been there recently. You're in a different headspace, so it's probably no good to you.
Nah, I've been there recently. I was at Derby. It's not too far, bro.
I'm trying to save you, bro.
You can't save me, bro. Listen, I've lived in Sao Paulo, Mexico City, Istanbul, Rotterdam, Veracruz. You can't save me, bro.
It's
I'm
true.
telling you.
I'm telling people
bro.
the other day, man, talk about they met their soulmate. How do you know you met your soulmate? You've never been to Brazil, bro. Like, you ain't traveled the world. You don't know nothing.
Let me tell you something, yeah. If you've never in your life drove a car, gone past 25 bus stops and seen 10 waiting at a bus stop, go to Brazil, bro.
I'm going there.
Yeah, I might come still.
I don't know if I'm going to drive around the city.
I need a 30 host, though.
You could pattern it.
Yeah, I feel like them places you need someone to take you around.
Yeah, I need a 30 host, please.
Don Strapsy's over there now. Yeah.
Yeah, I just blessed Don still.
I see that, yeah.
Yeah.
Say no, because when I'm going, I'm going to shout you still. Like, it's
Yeah,
different.
you
I'm
can.
proper going Brazil.
Any stuff like that, you definitely can.
Still got the apartment out there. You know the one?
What?
What?
Whoa!
What?
Hey, Stevo.
The secret one. Just us.
Sounding mad. It's sounding mad. It's got a nice apartment there. See, that's all.
Don't do that.
When you scored that winner against Arsenal at the Emirates in the FA Cup, was that... Because I think a lot of Arsenal fans were like, oh, because he was in the academy, it meant something to him.
That doesn't mean anything.
Now I know you, just this last couple of hours, I mean, you didn't care.
No, but I grew up an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
If I'm watching football now, like I'll watch Arsenal and
Your son support Arsenal?
my son support Arsenal sometimes.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
I think this generation is hard. He likes players. My son watches football a lot, so he likes players.
I rate that.
Really. He likes watching Arsenal, and if we say if it's in England, he'll say Arsenal, but he likes watching players a lot.
I rate that.
But when I scored against Arsenal, bro, you have to understand it's my work, it's my job.
Man them called you though, innit?
Mandem was in the stadium celebrating when I scored.
Oh, okay.
So my Mandem and yours may be different.
Yeah, well, I've never played against Arsenal, so.
But yeah, it's a job, man, and bro, it's Arsenal, one of the biggest clubs in the world. So
At the Emirates.
At the Emirates as well. So to score and to knock them out. Remember, they went on a mad, crazy, I think, what was it? After that, you lot won 2 FA Cups on the bounce, no?
You did? Oh, yeah, sugar.
It's all because of him.
Yeah.
All because of him.
Oh, because of Colin, yeah.
There you go. So you can flip it like that. You know what I mean? But who do you support? Because you're a bit quiet.
I'm an Arsenal supporter.
Are you sure?
Why wouldn't I be
I
sure?
don't know, man. You're like a United fan. Yeah.
When it's going well, yeah.
Where you from?
Essex.
Mad.
Man's a mad.
Elaborate, man.
You support Man United?
Yeah,
And you from where?
Essex.
Yeah, that's mad.
Wait, you don't support West Ham.
Bro, remember where I'm from? I'm from Lee Bridge Road. It's quicker to get to Highbury than to where
Oh,
West Ham was
boo.
playing. Please.
Boo.
Please. Why is that boo?
Boo.
This is Collins.
You didn't go East London though. You still didn't go East London.
East London where? What?
Should've
Leighton?
said West Ham. Orient. There you go. Orient.
Yeah, Orient. Bro, you
for
have
me.
to remember, what young kid, yeah, when it ain't come from their dad. My dad grew up in Highbury. Right? What young kid, no disrespect, yeah, is just, unless you're like Derby, right? Derby's a one club city. Yeah? A one club city, is that right?
Forest
One
is
city
over the
club.
road.
What? No,
Yeah,
one club city,
yeah.
yeah, right? You got all that round you. At that time, Leighton Orient weren't it? They're in League One now, right?
You're talking time. Oh, now I've played.
Yeah, like they wasn't
It's
doing
before
great.
then,
It
actually.
was just like the club of where you used to be able to jump in there and play. Do you understand what I mean? So it's like, oh, I wasn't supporting Leighton Orient. Don't get me wrong, you look out for the score and that, but my first game that I went to was an Arsenal game.
So it was your dad an Arsenal fan.
My dad was Arsenal.
Your
fan.
dad a Man United fan?
Nah.
Nah, bro.
But you're looking at a renegade. That's the thing. You're looking at a renegade, man.
When's the last time you've been to a United game?
Last year.
Now, before you got money, yeah, and you was able to buy stuff.
So
Hold on. No, seriously. Hold on. Not big money. I'm not trying to talk anyone's point. Before you was able, as an adult, to buy and do what you chose to do, yeah? When was the first time you went to Man United?
probably like
17, 18?
nah, no way.
Before then.
After, way after.
No, like later.
No, but that's an av thing though. Because when growing up, I didn't get taken to Arsenal.
Bro, I got cousins who are Liverpool fans and still never been Anfield. It's mad. You're all 40 years old,
Nah, there's a whole contingent of us though. Cockney Reds. It's calm.
but you support United as well.
Hey, wait. Sorry. Hey, why didn't you back me all this time?
And you know the man, they see you fighting, they come at the end of the
No,
fight.
but you know what? Hold on. You're different. How old are you?
28. I had to look up for a
Yeah,
minute.
you had to because that was a lie. But listen, your generation, I can understand why you might.
Oh my God. Nah, man, you listen to Mashtown. I know it.
No, I never listened to Mashtown growing up. Listen, no, I just didn't. No, listen, whatever. Hard MC, by the way, but I didn't listen to Mashtown, bro. I weren't allowed in my house. My dad's different, you know, bro. But Andy Cole, Dwight York, are you crazy? I can get that. It makes sense, bro. You mad.
When was your first game that you went to a United game? That's an interesting one.
Bro, last year he was with me.
No way.
Bro, he went to United game, he's sleeping, bro. We was together, he's sleeping at the United
No
game.
way, is it?
His iron was on overdraft, lad.
When was that?
Bro, I forgot when.
His iron was on overdraft.
Atletico.
It was an Atletico game. I was busted, man.
Snoring.
At the United game.
At
So
United
why
game.
is it you support United though?
Because a man like Andre Kanchelski and that.
Feyenoord now. You win top goal scorer.
Yeah.
You go to Holland's top
And
goal
still
scorer.
was getting battered.
Really?
Yeah, because they're used to guys getting like 25 a season.
Yeah, they have Van Persie. They'd have.
Nah, not Van Persie. It was more from
Thomason, John Dale Thomason.
No, what's his name?
Before then, Roy Mackay.
From Man City, the Swedish boy. He did very well at final.
Oh, Elmander.
No.
No.
Um,
Oh, that went Man City.
the one that grew up in Kenya.
The Swedish youth that grew up in Kenya from Man City.
No, he's got bad boy baller and he had a sickness. What's his name, man?
White guy.
White with
He
blonde
was
hair.
fighting. He wants to type his laptop.
Oh, John.
Guetti.
Guidetti, yeah.
You don't know him, bro. You don't know him, bro.
Everyone, you're the only person who doesn't know who he is.
I don't know him. Yes.
You're literally the only person here who doesn't know.
So
who
they
he
had
is.
Guidetti, yeah, scored crazy amount of goals, and then next year they had that Pele,
The one
From
with Southampton.
Graziano.
yeah, and he scored like another 28 goals. But my thing was, like I said to you, I've never been a goal scorer, but what I bring is like a system. Like, right, we're gonna win, because they're scoring goals but wasn't winning anything. Do
So what were
understand?
you,
I
a
wasn't
cam?
even there about.
Were you a cam?
Am I a cam? No, I was right, left,
Winger.
right, left.
Winger, boy.
That went. So up until final, I never played striker.
Yeah, that's what bugged me out when I saw you up there.
Yeah. Up until striker, I never played striker. Yeah.
Utility man.
Utility, bro. I just think you should know where to play, because then when you come up to get clubs like this that want to be able to move you around. Like, look at the football now. If you look at Raheem Sterling, I think there ain't a position he ain't played, apart from centre-back.
That's true.
You
Especially
know?
at Liverpool, were.
Yeah, so imagine they say, what is it, jack of all trades, master of none, but what about master of all trades?
And jack of all. Shut up. You can't end it, bro. You can't end
What's
it.
it?
You put a comma. You put a comma
He
there, bro.
just
You
tried
can't
to
end it.
change the saying. Are you see what's
Yeah,
going on
but
there?
Fact it as well, bro.
But he's saying, where did the jack go?
No, but yeah, FEYENOORD, that's what happened that year.
So you become a jack of a single trade, which is being a striker, and then finish the season as the top goal scorer.
Yeah,
Good team over there.
it was a very good team.
You went over there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Trained with them.
You got Megs a couple of times.
Well, they'll give you the runaround, yeah?
Made the papers.
Comedy.
Nah, because I was able to help them also get a few players like Eljiro, Elia,
Baller.
cold, and that time was cold as well.
Centre back.
Terence Congolo,
Terence. And
Congolo, good player.
Tony Villena,
Huddersfield, did he go to?
Yeah.
Congolo?
Yes.
yeah,
Villena.
Monaco, yeah, Tony Villena.
Yeah, little Tony.
Out of curiosity, you've been to all these countries, so you're listening to different music and different changing
I don't
rooms.
really listen to UK music,
Not at all, yeah?
not really.
So what's your thing? Reggaeton.
Unlucky.
You bachata.
I will
Yeah,
listen to
bachata, man.
bachata, I will listen to funky, I will listen to reggaeton, I like Dutch music as well.
Are you saying UK music?
No, it's just that I think when UK started popping, I wasn't here no more.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you know the old tunes like, I don't wanna know where you, baby.
Or all you do is make love to me.
JLS.
Are there different like cultures in dressing rooms from country to country? Like, are there things that you could do in the dressing room in a certain country, you do it in another country? It's
Yeah.
just going crazy.
Smoke.
Like
Yeah.
for example,
Smoke, yeah. We've got a lot of Italians that smoke.
Turkish. You must be able to smoke in a Turkey.
Turkey, you can, depends who the coach is, but last year with Pirlo, they was allowed to smoke, and they're smoking non-stop
players?
before the game.
Smoking what?
Cigarettes.
What?
Yeah, bro. Like proper, like halftime, sitting there smoking, he's talking, they're down there smoking. Different culture. It's a total different culture though, innit? You understand? So it's not me saying something as a shock factor. It's me saying like, what? That's a great question. Like, you can do it
It's like
legitimately.
Did they do snus in other countries a lot?
Yeah, what? Sweden was crazy.
Yeah,
Bro.
Sweden, obviously.
Everywhere's crazy. There's not a country I ain't been to that's crazy.
But Wayne Rooney loves it.
Okay, what other stuff? Because obviously, I would have assumed the Turkish like to smoke.
You just want him to say. You just want him to say they're chopping there.
Chopping what?
Because they ain't no
wrong with
gal.
him,
This
bruv?
is brazy.
No,
that was crazy.
Gal.
In the chain.
No, it was
during
mad.
the game. When? What country? When?
After the game.
When I was in Greece, it was like that though. I went to Greece. Oh, what team
Not
was
playing
it?
Nah,
Football,
some coaches don't like music in their room. Like last year, Pirlo,
You could smoke, but no songs.
This is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Just smoking and reasoning. Just reasoning, you know. Yo.
it was difficult to try and, because the club where we was last year had no fans and was playing in the Olympic Stadium. That's like what, 85,000 with 100 people watching. Like, so that's why I thought we was always starting slow, because it was like being in a funeral home before the game, and then being ready to start the game, and the first 10-15 minutes we was flat every game.
Was that a new team? Because I remember when you joined, like looking at photos from training and being like, what is going on here? Like, it's legends.
And the Instagram is terrible.
Yeah.
Because they never wanted to invest
Right.
in a camera.
Okay.
So every single photo you saw is taken from iPhone.
This is at FATIH
Karagümrük. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have their own training ground. They don't have their own
Yeah, I
stadium.
didn't think so. It looks
We
like-
train at the Turkish Federation training ground, so it's like
Okay.
St George's Park. Yeah,
That's cold though, no?
yeah, that's good, but it doesn't last, innit? And then some days training gets cancelled because they've already had a booking from a year ago for an advert. So now we got nowhere to train. What do we do? So it becomes a headache. Plus,
What do you do?
the training's done.
Is it?
Yeah, there's no training. There's nowhere else to go. And then also what you normally like to do, bro, like me personally, especially when you go abroad, your training grounds normally got your room there. It's like this where you sleep, don't go to hotels, right? So it's like at the training ground, everything, restaurant, blah, blah. So you like to have the pictures of your family and all of that. But there you can't, because you're moving dressing rooms all the time when you go there. Do you understand what I mean? So it doesn't become like your base. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then you can build your relationships with each other. You can stay after, because essentially, if you're a football manager, you want your players as long as you can at the training ground, whether they're doing extra training or they're chilling or playing pool, playing table tennis, 2-touch, swimming, whatever it might be. You want them there, innit? Because then they're either, what's the word, concentrating, or they're relaxing, not getting into problems outside. So, but with us, it was difficult because you couldn't do that. You had to train and then be out.
Did you feel like Giovanni van Bronckhorst hung you out to dry when you stuck it on a reporter at Feyenoord?
I think I gave him the opportunity to do that.
Right, okay.
Because I had a coach called Fred Rutten.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the year before, yeah.
Wicked. What a coach, right? And he came to me, Kenneth Vermeer, you know who that is, the black goalkeeper from, started off at Ajax, Kenneth Vermeer. Boulahrouz, you remember Boulahrouz?
Yeah, man.
Right?
Wow.
And Karim El Mahdi.
No.
Of course you know El Mahdi, bro. Played for Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Twinter.
Oh, yeah.
El Mahdi, bald head. So he came to us and he kind of gave us the reins of the rules and the dressing room. Right, you lot are senior pros. I want you guys to make the fines, the rules, this and that. Because how Holland is very systematical, bro. Whether you got kids or not, you have to drive the car they give you to the games. You have to eat, and everybody has to wait till they finish. And like we was like, but we got a few more senior guys. Like everyone can't do that. I got to go pick up my kids and whatever. He's like, listen, you guys make the rules, but if there's any problems, it's me who's coming to you guys, and you guys, it's gonna fall on you guys, right? Cool. When Van Bronckhorst came in, he needed the power. You get me? He's a first-time coach. Now he needs to be the dictator. He needs the power of, he needs the authority. Do you understand?
It's
very different to
too
Fred.
much power, basically.
Yeah. So I gave him that license to be able to do that. Do I think he hung me out to dry? I think he could have, understanding the situation. How do you, and that's the thing, how do you allow journalists, bro, the room, so we're here, yeah? That door over there, I know the audience can't see, but that's where they sit. Like you see, if we go out that door, that's where they feed the journalists.
Wow.
So me being me, and I can only be true to myself, that for me would be even worse if I didn't say something. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I'm there talking to everyone about him, and he's right there. I'm basically doing what he's doing. He's hiding behind the paper, I'm hiding behind the door. So yeah, I just went out there, and then it was what it was. It was what it was. It wasn't even really nothing, man. But they blew it out of proportion, and then that's what had happened.
Who's your least favourite gaffer?
Mark McGee.
Is it though?
Nah, my least favourite gaffer.
One of them made you go to Gala.
Yeah, I could Kojum definitely up there. Doesn't mean he's a bad coach, but just for me, I could Kojum. But I had a lot of like old greats that have also become coaches, like their first year and that. Yeah. So it's a little bit of tinkering, you understand?
Yeah. Do you give them leeway, or you on them straight away?
I'd expect them to understand more, what it's like to be a footballer, right? Because you've just come from it. You understand? So putting silly rules, and I think Wayne was good at that. Wayne was very good at that.
He had a
understanding
good staff as well with him, Wayne.
Yeah. Wayne was very good at that. I don't want to get it.
Wayne, good man management, yeah? Good man management, Wayne.
If it was, I don't know if you can call it man management, but what he was good at was understanding what the guys would be feeling, and especially in the circumstance that we was in. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like 19 points been taken away, can't register this one. So he wasn't trying to like, you lot running, we're losing, but I was like, yeah, take 5 days off, man. Go get your head straight. When it was done, when it was break, come in, training would be fun, we'd be playing games, competitions. He was very good at that. And his man-to-man coaching was good because he could show you or he could tell you. You understand what I mean? And I think that's important as a coach sometimes, because I think the younger generation, it's more of a show me, don't tell me.
He was, that first year he was playing decent amount in midfield, right?
Yeah.
As coach. So obviously being able to show you live on the pitch.
Well, when he took the job over, he started the first game that he was manager as. So he was player coach effectively, you understand? Obviously at that time, there's so many different variables, bro. You couldn't imagine what was going on at Derby at the time.
Was a mad
and as someone who was young as him, his first job, yeah, it was difficult. Now, do I think the second year he should have played me more? Maybe. But what he was good at is exactly what I told you, man. He was very good at that, assessing the situation, assessing how people's minds were, assessing how people's feelings were. Because that is like 90% of coaching, bro. Everyone thinks it's tactics and that, yeah, the in-game management. But bro, you're more time in the training ground, you're more time training, you're more time have to deal with people's emotions, what's going off, what's going on. He's not playing, deal with that. The club can't sign nobody, they haven't paid us. Imagine he's dealing with all that. He's just become a coach, bro. They hadn't paid us.
Not getting paid is crazy.
Like in England, never heard of, right? And then forget that, because we're important, the players, but the people that run the club are the most important, bro. Clubs can't run without them people. Now they don't know if they got jobs. The lady, the cleaning ladies that were there, they've been there 10, 12 years. Devo, Storzy, guys that have been there like 15, 16 years. All the cooks, the groundsmen, not been paid. Like, and Wayne's got to deal with all of that now because we went into administration. So now there's no owner. All you deal with now is the administrators. So I think you can't really judge Wayne off, like, stat-wise, off of what happened at Derby, even though he did well. I think you have to judge him off impact, bruv, and how he was working with the players and the staff, which he did great, bro. I give him that 100%.
Do you reckon he's got a big future as a coach then? Obviously he's in America.
I think
now.
he can go as far as he wants to go.
Yeah.
What a big name, bro. The greatest player for me that England's ever produced, bro. Fact.
Big statement, bro.
But who else?
It's facts. It's facts.
It's not a big statement though if you really think about it. For now, because
Jude's coming, yeah.
Jude's looking brazy right now, but if we look at body of work, his body of work is mad.
Celtic though, obviously after Feyenoord, you get
Oh,
there.
you asked who was the worst coach? He's the worst coach.
Ronnie Daylight.
Yeah,
I think Celtic fans would agree with you.
Yeah. Obviously we won the league that year. We got beat in the cup final as well. Celtic, crazy, massive team.
Yeah.
And you're asking me out, and out of respect, I'm giving you answers, because I can sit here and we can joke and I can tell you, he's this and he's that. But from my perspective, it was more of like, I'm a man, I like to learn, bro. Yeah? And I think once you stop learning, at whatever situation you're in, whatever job you're in, you become stale in it because you're not learning no more. It's like a rapper. A rapper's always learning new schemes. He's always learning. Influencers, social media guys, you're always learning like what people want, how to put things out, the edit, this and that. You're always learning. And I just think with Ronnie there, like there was nothing he was doing that any of us was learning. There was no motivation. There was no communication. There was no relatedness. And then on the pitch, one thing he was not good at was tactics.
Right.
So it was like, what are we doing? Like he brought this full fat diet into the team, bro.
Huh?
Yeah,
like
bro.
keto,
So no carbs,
no
but there was
carbs.
bacon, pork sausages, like everything fat and meat diet. And if I'm lying, you can look it up. I'm sure it's online somewhere.
What does that do?
Not good for an athlete, I don't think.
No, I do similar to that now, but I have to have carbs in the morning, and I'll have one meal. So right now, what I'll go off, whether it be lunch, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, one's got my carbs in it. Yeah, but you come down to breakfast at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's just all fried
It's
food,
meat.
meat. You're like, what's going on?
No beans, you know.
Nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it was just a difficult situation. Plus, I think he wasn't having a good time there as well.
Didn't sound like it, no.
Nah.
But you got to play in a Old Firm derby, right?
Yeah.
That's worth the trip alone. If you're gonna do,
They beat
6
us, and they
months
was in the league below us. They beat us. They beat us to knock us out the cup. But I didn't even get on. So if you class that as playing,
Nah, okay.
because me and him got in. Well, that's the altercation we got in after that. So
Yeah, that's a shame.
Do you want to know one thing he surprises me with? It might surprise everyone there. What's your thoughts on the French league?
French league's a tough league, bro.
It's physical, very physical.
It's more physical than here.
Oh, you reckon?
Is it?
Here, the game is more constant. Yeah? So it's like constant 90 minutes. It's
rapid,
on.
yeah.
You get past one, there's another one. You get past one, there's another one. But for like one-to-one body contact, bro, go France, see what type of man you're stepping up against, bro. Yeah.
Well, look at the ones that come from France here.
Yeah, like you're playing against
Biggest,
like,
strongest guys.
what's his name that's at Chelsea now?
Badiashile.
Nah, the centre back. I think he's gone to Saudi Arabia now.
Oh, Koulibaly.
For example, he's small out there. Do you understand what I mean? So a physical one-to-one battle is more physical. But if you're talking about consistency and constantness, I think, yeah, here in England.
I watched Defoe and Dini say Sako was tough, but they kept calling him Sissoko.
I don't know if he was tough. I played against him when he was at Paris.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's a kid there though.
Well, how old was I? 24?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, you bullied him then. Or you older than him?
No, I don't know if I'm older than him, but I didn't say I bullied him. But I just think when I don't know, like there's no one that I've come up against that I would, like, we're just talking physically, yeah, that I run into and be like, raw.
You must play against Thiago Silva.
No, I've never played against Thiago Silva, but I don't think he's physical. So there's been one guy, you know what? I give Lescott his thing. Bro. Lescott was physical.
Surprise.
Bro. Why? He was a man that, like, if you hit him, like, it's like me and him, it's like two walls coming together.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you play with or against Virgil?
I've never played against Virgil, but one thing I can say, Virgil's big, right? But no one plays up against him, so I don't know how strong he is.
That's true.
That's what Rio's always banking on. Make sure everyone knows no one plays against him the way they played against me.
They don't play against him. They don't, and that's not, that doesn't take anything away from Virgil. That's not Virgil's problem. You understand? Yeah. But I think when you've seen strikers play up against
Different story.
it could be a different story. But Rio's transcended flipping centre back-ism. Is that a word? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, he's the transcendent, like, bro, transcended it, bro. What he was able to do was crazy.
So now, your last club was FATIH
Terim.
Got that?
It's the first word he's never been able to pronounce, you know. It's a tough one.
When I see umlauts, I'd like it just goes messy in my head. What's the plan now?
Well, right now I'm doing my UEFA A license. I'm finishing it. That's where I'm going right now.
It's a lot of knowledge to be passing on. Is
Got
it
a
the
lot
plan?
I just think, bro, us. I think when I say people, bro, it's not black, white, whatever. I just think us coming from where we all come from, right? These inner cities. I think when you get to a certain level of your career, yeah, and you've done well, I think you owe to give back and give information back, because that's what I missed out on. There was no one, me growing up like me, that was willing. And I'm not saying I'd never met football players, but was willing to come and teach and to come and give knowledge and to come and help you relate to where you're going. Because you got to understand, bro, we're coming from two different environments. We're coming from here, we're going through all this rubbish that is happening on the roads, and then we're going into a professional building. Football's the last thing you need to worry about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You see where you speak bare different languages though when you do coaches. Would you do it in the inner cities or would you go to another country and think it?
No, I'm here now. I think what I want to do is as well, I'm doing my UEFA A license. What comes from that, hopefully, I can become a coach somewhere, right? But for the meantime, I'm going to do an academy for young people that's dropped out the game, right? So, you know, like 15, 16, 14, it's dropped out the game and they want to get back in. Because I got loads of contacts, we can play loads of games against clubs. But what I want to do is ultimately help them understand what it takes. Because everybody thinks it's just kicking a football. And believe me, that's one of the last things. You understand what I mean?
We got, like Jude is out in Spain. He's just come from Germany. Would you encourage English players in the academy system now to go experience other countries?
1,000,000%. It's the best thing ever. And if you want to be selfish as well, and you're thinking about your career, why not? As soon as you go abroad, your value goes up because you're playing men's football. You're playing first team football now, rather than sit and be stagnated here with the 23s.
Yeah.
Or it's if you got opportunity though. You know, you can't just be like, right, I'm at Arsenal, I'm doing well, but I want to go abroad. You know.
Did you have an agent through that whole period who was like
touting me around?
Yeah,
bro. Every deal I've ever done, I've did it myself and my dad, but with an agent. But the contacts always came through me. I was the one, like, there's an agency that are probably the biggest agency now, and half their contacts are through me because they've come with me to move me everywhere. And now they're moving players to these clubs like, right, you can't even slap me something. Do you know what I mean?
Look
like,
what changed.
you know what I'm saying? Bro? Like, you got the contact through me, everything. That's a joke, but it's the truth.
But you thought about that side of things?
Yeah.
Because there's a big industry because the academies are overflowing in this country now. There's almost too many quality young players for spaces in English teams.
But you know what, bro? That's the way it is, isn't it? I don't think that can ever be changed. And that's why I want my thing to be a bit different. Because I think all that training, it doesn't actually prepare you for it. Technically wise, it does, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it doesn't prepare you for in-game.
It's a different.
It doesn't prepare you for
yeah.
around the environment, what you need to do. Excuse me. How you need to be acting, how you need to present yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And I think essentially that I think it's a big miss here. But look, what's his name? He just went to play for America.
Balogun.
Yeah. Well, how we let that go?
Well, they got Yunus Musa as well. They took Yunus Musa, who was Italian, English, and American. He had all those options.
Who's the best? Sorry, go on. Who's the best player you played with?
Alex de Souza.
Is it
Easy.
best player you played with that didn't hit?
Oh, I know.
Juan Pablo Pino.
Pina.
Oh wow.
He says he's a
Pino.
baller.
Juan Pablo Pino.
Juan Pablo Pino, yeah.
Colombian. My guy. Oh my God. Monaco.
Crazy.
Bro. Like left foot, right foot. Scoring goals. Like, you see, like Schneider. Volley both. Bro.
Is there any players, because obviously you're a journeyman, that you've played with?
Bro, don't say it like that. Journeyman in a good context or what?
So you're just taking it negatively?
No, I'm asking you.
You're my brethren.
I'm asking
Good
the question.
context. Good context.
Okay, cool.
Is there any players that you met early on in your career like, oh, he's not going to do too tough, and they've gone on and excelled and done really, really well? Just from training, not necessarily a lack of ability, but maybe attitude or...
Nah.
I'll tell you one player that you used to
Nah,
love.
I don't think so. Like, who?
That hasn't. He's still doing all right, but you really sang his praise, and that's Patrick Roberts.
He was a baller, though.
Yeah,
Celtic,
yeah, but he
baller.
still had a
He's
good
doing bits.
career
Yeah,
though.
he's still doing bits.
He still had a good career. But guys that he's asking, like guys that I've
The
seen
opposite,
and
yeah.
the opposite way round, that I thought was never gonna make it, but have. Nah, bro, I'm usually not wrong with that. Because you want to know why I'm not wrong with stuff like that, bro? Because I'm rooting for them. I'm backing them. I give them my time. They got my number. I'm taking them to eat sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? Making sure they're getting in, picking them up. Stuff like that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
My brother told me Harry Kane was meaty.
Listen, everyone says Harry
When
Kane
he was
meaty.
when he was alone at Orient, I was watching him play. I said, he looks alright. He's holding the ball up and all that rest of the day. And he's like, nah. I was like, you sure? He's like,
Yeah, I've
nah.
heard that, but I never played with Harry Kane. I just think, well, who you lot taking? Wayne Rooney or Harry Kane?
Wayne Rooney's born with it. But Harry Kane in this game, the way it is now,
So you don't think Rooney could do that?
I think he could, but
Let's say this, yeah? Let's say this. Let's say Wayne, right, didn't have to do nothing else but just be the focal point striker. How many goals would Wayne have?
74. Don't think he would want to do that. That's the problem. I said he wouldn't want to do that. That's the problem.
He'd want to appear at left back sometimes. Just
No, but it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. Like he didn't want to do it, but it was plus he was playing in a team where there was 3-4 other strikers that could play there, and it'd be allowed for him to drop there. Let's say he was playing in Tottenham in a system where there was nobody else. You have to do the striker.
If we could take one player from our whole history of players to drop in our team right now that could help us, Wayne Rooney, every day.
I mean, I think he spent the last part of his career doing that.
Coming deep, like centre midfield to play. I don't understand that.
just to wrap it on a positive note, what moment in your career do you look back at and think, okay, that's the best moment of my career?
Bro, I've had so many moments, but the moment that I get celebrated for the most, because moments are moments, innit? I try not to get too high, too low. Just try to be level. But I scored the title-winning goal for Corinthians. You understand?
Yeah, the footage from that is insane.
Crazy, bro. But the thing is, everywhere I go, everywhere. Like I was in what's it called? Over west, northwest. Where is it? Anyway, where it's a big Brazilian population. Bro, it was like a festival.
Kensal Rise?
Nah, not Kensal Rise, not Willesden Greens. What's it start with a S?
Stratford.
Stonebridge Park. That's where I was.
Got it in the end.
And it was like what, about 2,000 Brazilians, and just all from each different team. Like, bro, scored, sua peito, scored com peito, caralho. You understand what I'm saying?
The whisper.
Whispering.
I think he's not saying words, you know. I think that's what it is. He's not saying words. He's tricking us. He's just saying.
What?
You're not saying words. You're tricking
You want me
us.
to talk to you in Portuguese?
Yeah.
Tá bom, mais fala.
Com mastiache.
I don't know what Portuguese that is. You talking like from Portugal. I'm talking brasileiro. Vamos, fala. Você quer falar esse...
Fala português.
Fala sim, é você.
Yeah, that's the one still. Now believe me.
Wait, you done a specs thing there?
Esse cara é folgado, né? Ó, gente, esse cara é folgado muito, entendeu?
Whoever he said, nah, no.
Wait, I forgot. There's one thing I had in my notes here. Why can't Brazil produce good strikers anymore?
Ooh.
And is Richarlison all right? Do you reckon he's gonna be all right?
Context, yeah, because I heard you getting that. Is it him? Who's getting that? Nah,
Me.
It was you, innit?
Of course.
In context of what? What's a good striker though?
Brazil had Ronaldo and Romario.
Yeah, but bro, okay, but let's talk about it
Adriano.
then. Who in every nation, any nation, sorry, yeah, who has produced those types of three players and continued producing them?
No, it's Brazil. I've got higher standards for them.
Yeah, no, but let's talk about it then, because then, all right, you're going to talk about, have Italy got another Pirlo?
They've got a couple,
Who,
Tonali
though?
and Barella. They've got some good midfielders.
We're talking about Pirlo.
No, of course.
Maybe
but
the
Pirlo-
greatest ever.
Pirlo got better every year.
Okay, so I'm asking you though. You're asking me that about Brazil, right?
But
And not just you,
Richarlison
either.
and Ronaldo
But Richarlison
shouldn't
was
be in
the
same
number
gene
one
pool.
pick because Gabriel got injured, right? During the World Cup.
Oh, I put Gabriel in that same conversation.
No, but bro, hear me out. Richarlison playing for Tottenham is not the same Richarlison that's playing for Brazil,
Agreed.
right? So if we're talking, I know that doesn't mean nothing in the scheme for
No, I
Tottenham.
get it though, yeah.
But then you have to understand, when he goes to Brazil, what's he feeling? How are they treating him? What's he around? Where's he playing? What position is he playing? Because when he plays for Tottenham, does he play on the left? When he's at Everton, does he play on the left? Does he play striker? Which one?
You're talking about Brazilian strikers, bro. Like, they don't care about their Ronaldo didn't care about his circumstances. Romario
No, but the next
didn't,
striker after
Bebeto
them is
didn't.
Neymar. The next striker after them
Striker.
is Neymar. Top goal scorer.
I know, but
I
then
know,
you got
striker.
Endrique. Yeah, he's coming. You also got my man at Atletico Paranaense.
Oh no, the next
Yeah.
gen I'm excited about.
What's his name?
Hendrick as well.
Nah, that's Endrique, yeah?
sorry.
You're talking about...
yeah,
You're talking about...
Hendrick.
bro, what's his name that Barcelona just bought? Atletico Paranaense. Bro, him?
I heard he's cold.
Him? What's his name, bro? Help
Is he
me.
coming in January?
Yeah.
He's coming in January.
January.
Said he's coming in January.
And you see this chicken dance? Is it common over there?
What chicken? You
The
mean
one
Pombo?
The one, is that what it's called?
Pigeon.
Bombo? Pigeon.
Man said chicken.
Pigeon. I'm sorry, I don't know how birds dance. You tell me. you tell me.
No, but you're supposed to be doing your due diligence, right? Right, man talking about chicken. Man's doing the... He's doing that, innit?
Vitor Roque.
Vito Hockey. Hockey, Barcelona. Bro.
Oh, they got another one. Leandro or something?
Leandro from where?
I'm not sure. He's any Brazilian as well.
There's a few, bro.
But can I say something? There's one common factor here, right? And I might be wrong here, but a lot of these Brazilians nowadays that are moving early ain't cracking on. You see, we talk about Neymar earlier. We talk about how Neymar stayed until he was like 22. Left a bit later.
Look at Vinny. Look at Vinny Jr., bro.
Yeah, it took him a few.
Bro, look
bit
at
of time to get
Rodrigo.
onto it.
Rodrigo.
Couple
The thing is, bro,
years.
they cut at 18, right? Because you can't. So if you look at Endrique now and Vito Hockey, they can't leave till they're 18. Yeah, so they signed 65 million, and then he's going when he's 18, right? So Endrique now he's been playing a lot of games. He's been badding it up, to be honest. Neymar was different. Neymar went to Real Madrid when he was 14, and then he said, "Nah, I don't like this." And then he came back because he was who he's gonna be from. They knew from
Day one.
day one. Do you understand what I mean? Even this Endrique, bro, like Sao Paulo sent him away, and now look, 2 years later.
My thing is with Richarlison, and he scored the other day, and I was happy for him. And Gabriel Jesus, same thing. Like obviously he plays Brazilian, but he doesn't have that Romario, Ronaldo like killer instinct. There's like too much European in the way they play.
Yeah,
Like Richarlison,
but that's
especially.
because of right? It's the system though as well that they're playing in. They're not allowed to just be that, right? You focus on goals. It needs to be more. And in Brazil, it's just focus on goals. Like I could give you another striker than that Gabigol. Yeah, just bags. But then when he came Europe,
didn't work.
It didn't work out for whatever reason, right? But you go to Brazil where he can just focus on being Gabigol, and they give all the love around him. Listen, I just want you in the bot. You do this, whatever. Score 30
So what
goals.
you're saying is, if Ronaldo came out today, he'd be a false nine. He'd be.
Well,
pushed
this
to
is
the
what the
wing.
game's going, right? They'll be put. Imagine Ronaldo phenomenal as you know him, yeah, right? Coming here and them changing him. Could you imagine that?
And it would have
That's what would
happened as
happen.
well, yeah.
It would happen. It would happen because that's the way the game is going towards now, right? With all due respect, I guarantee you, if Gabriel or Richarlison was able to just be a striker and don't worry about everything else and the stats, because back then, obviously, my man might be worrying about this and I need to do that sprint because I need to get my number up or whatever it might be, instead of focusing on scoring goals. Plus, them man are under a lot of pressure from their country. Like, bro, in Brazil.
Crush him mad.
Wow, bro.
I just don't think Richarlison's that good, but fair enough.
No, he is.
Nah, he's good, man. He's good,
man,
bro.
I hear you. That one goal last season was nice, but yeah.
Don't do that though. Don't do that. Don't
Do
do
what?
that. Don't talk. You're talking just numbers. There's so much more variables.
I'm not
to
talking
it,
numbers.
bro.
I'm saying £60 million move to Tottenham Hotspur and one goal
numbers.
is just
It's
disgusting.
a good player that only scored one goal. We can still say he's a good player though, right?
You can.
So wait, what? You're not having him at all?
No.
I liked him at Everton and Watford. Tottenham was not the right move for him.
Brazil ain't
Who's
Brazil
your
no
team?
more. If you know what I mean. So we're looking
His
at
team's no. His team's Arsenal.
Every time the camera's on, you lot want to play this game.
No, it's not.
No, I don't support a
Every
football
time the
team.
comments on, someone asks. His team's Arsenal.
Nah, it's not, bro. I like that. You see that? I
but
like
Wenger
that.
left and he said, cool, I'm out.
So why would it be my football team?
Because you still love them. You was waiting for them to win the league last year.
Who's at Arsenal? Yeah, you might have wanted them to win the league because of how
That's what
they've
I'm saying.
gone during
It's
this. but-
impossible to be neutral in football. It's impossible to be neutral in football. Everyone thinks it's an agenda.
This is the quietest I've seen my man though.
PK.
Go on, ask your 50-50 question.
My 50-50 question. You know about this 50-50?
Nah, what's that?
Strikers now. Because I say that if you're a striker and you're one-on-one, the probability is maybe 70-30 to the striker.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean, yeah?
So let me give you an example. If I'm cutting in from the left-hand side of the corner of the 18-yard box,
Yeah.
and I'm cutting that way, there's a defender coming here, right?
Yeah.
Here, but I'm cutting towards the goalkeeper. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that still 70-30?
That's not. That's.
You said 1-on-1.
That's technicalities. He's
But
slowing
you have to
it down
talk about
again, you know?
technicalities.
He's doing the thing. He's slowing it down. You know?
but it's true. If you're coming from the left side,
It
it's different
depends,
than an
innit?
angle. It's still a one on
Alright,
one.
let's go straight. Let's go straight.
You're going
then. Let's
straight
go
at the keeper now, like them
Straight
old
down the
school-
middle.
No, a little bit off.
No. All right, we go straight down the middle then. Has the keeper come out? Is he on the line? Because if the keeper's come out, bro, we shut the gap, right? Depending how fast you're moving. So it's hard to determine, isn't it?
What percentage you saying?
It's 50-50.
Aye.
It's 50-50. But what do you say when a keeper makes a good save? Do you say good save or bad shot?
It depends, innit?
Oh, now it depends. But in this one, it don't depend. If you're looking at the goalkeeper, you're going to be like, what a great save. So it just, again, point of view, opinions. You understand what I'm saying? But if I'm going through one-on-one, and I can go round the keeper, I should be able to score. If I have to take a fast shot, bro, it's 50-50. You know that as a player. I see you the other day miss one.
Oh God.
When you was cutting
Oh
in.
God.
Me?
Yeah, mad.
He said me.
Yeah, you, mad.
Nah. I might have been thinking. I might have had a lot on my mind though.
That's why I said that. Do you know where he was coming from? He was coming from that same corner. Bro, Colin's already in it. You know what I'm saying, bro? He's already up. I see.
No, but you see when you're coming from the corner, you just got to finesse shot it.
Finesse shot how?
Finesse. Oh, want it. Open up your
They're
body.
talking FIFA talk.
We're talking open up.
I
No,
don't play FIFA.
it's open up your body and just go at the other corner.
All right, Henri.
I've actually got a couple random questions.
Yeah, go
as
on,
well.
bro.
Who's the king of Mexican football? Is it Dos Santos? Is it Rafael Marquez?
Rafael Marquez, easy.
Yeah.
Hands down, without a shout. Crazy.
Not Chicharito.
No, not even close. Not Chicharito, not Vega, not Vela. Pierre Gignac, my friend. Yeah, but we're talking, it's different.
He's got a Mexican.
I play with Andre Pierre Gignac in Toulouse. Me and him are very cool. He's the king of Monterrey. Easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
I got you.
The king of Mexican football, Rafa Marquez.
Malcolm Ebioe, I think he's class.
I was speaking to Malcolm yesterday.
Yeah, he's gonna go all the way, isn't he?
Can.
He was on the bench
He
the
can.
other day.
if Malcolm was abroad,
Mm.
yeah, and he had the name, like he had a different name. Let's say he had a Brazilian name,
Marquinhos.
he had a Colombian name. He get bought for the same money as Endrick and them, man.
Just quickly, yeah. You're doing your badges.
Yeah,
Are you done? Are you announcing your retirement?
I was doing my badges. I did my B license while I was at Derby. But if we're gonna look at it realistically, yeah, probably done. Probably.
We have it here. Announced, man.
You announced it.
Right, bruv, listen, tomorrow could feel a different way.
You don't want to give it. You don't.
No, it's not that I don't want to give
wanna
it.
get filthy
Right
like
now, I'm retired.
He's saying not filthy, thank you.
Right, yeah, on field. Right now, I'm retired, innit? Don't look like I'm gonna be playing. Nah, doesn't look like that. There's other avenues,
You're
innit?
saying Saudi come knocking. Al Etihad.
Bro, if Saudi come knocking, if
There's
if
a
a
lot
team-
of money in Turkey again.
if the team down the road, bro, I just turned down Turkey, but it didn't make sense for my family to go in a destination they wanted me to. But
We're going to pick up the phone
who? To where?
for me.
Me? For you.
Pick up the phone.
Are you
bro.
taking football serious though?
I'm so serious. Right now, I'll score goals, you know.
What position do you play?
Centre mid, I won't score goals, but trust
But you box the box?
box to
I
box.
think I got a show, boys. Colin, PK's agent.
That is a great show.
Let's give it a year.
But I'll go Besiktas, Strasbourg.
Strasbourg. You can't even say the teams right. What's wrong with it? No, but big serious question, big man thing.
Yeah,
Do you take football serious? Are you taking it serious, or is it like?
I take pride in my football, man.
No, I know you do. When we're on the pitch, this is what I'm saying. When we're on the pitch, you will do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I done yoga this morning.
Colin, he's trimmed down, bro.
Yeah, I can see he's trimmed down. He's still biggie me biggie.
A man said biggie. Yeah, nah, I ain't having that. I done too much work over the summer to be calling biggie me biggie.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, innit?
I reckon right now, as it stands, tomorrow we go take Turkish Airlines. I can play League 2 Turkish league.
The league below the top league.
Yeah. Right now.
Oh, you can't do mid-table Turkey.
Arda Turan is the coach of Eyüpspor.
You know, I've just
They got crazy money.
staring at Arda Turan's name there.
Why have you got his number?
Was
Call
Arda
him now, man.
Wait, was Arda Turan crazy?
Is he crazy as in what? I think, bro, you have to understand Turkish people are very hot-blooded, bro. So in the moment, yeah, it's crazy. But off the pitch, he's calm.
No, but what's the story about him and the gangsters and a mad thing? I can't even remember the whole story. Okay,
Bro, listen, what happened to it? I can't talk for him. I don't like talking opinions and things that I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs. That could have been blown out by Turkish media because that's how Turkish media are. It might not be. He might have a couple gangster friends. I don't know. But he was a big commodity, right? He was waving the Turkish flag hard. He was one of the. He went to Barcelona because the Turkish Airlines sponsor, right?
Oh wow.
Right. You understand? So he's like
Oh my God.
face of football for Turkish football, right?
But then he was doing up Top Boy, so
Yeah, so what I'm saying is I don't know. I can only talk about like stuff that I've been around. I don't like to talk about conspiracies and all of that. Do you understand? Because I don't want to put something out there and it runs with it and it weren't true. But all I know is that he is the Eyüpspor manager with Ryan Babel. He's the coach of Ryan Babel now.
that's mad.
Yeah, it's crazy and stuff like that, right? And they got a lot of money over there, and that's the league.
Let's
I feel
go.
like he's
Let's
still
go, man.
old enough to play.
Who? Arda? Bro, if you look at me and look at Arda, I'm old. I'm older than Arda.
no way.
Yeah, no, but you see a lot of I went to school with a lot of Turkish guys. That man age at seven. At 7, man had pubes and that.
Yeah. Raw, that's mad. How do you know he's got pubes? Man?
Hey, whoa.
But we was in the same gymnastic class.
Yeah, but you couldn't see that because Turkish guys, they don't get changed.
What do you mean they don't get changed? How do they put on their clothes then?
They don't get changed.
They sleep in
You see what you was asking me about different stuff in different rooms? That's I didn't say that because it could be a crazy hot take. Like it could just be, right, Turkish guys don't get changed. You get me? But you know, like Islam, Muslim.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
be in the change
Yeah,
room.
like you don't see nothing, man.
Nah,
You
but
just-
when you're showering, you're like, it's like little
I'm not
roll.
talking. We're talking about man them showering, bro. It's crazy.
Nah, but it's not crazy. You see, you're taking it context. You're a man of knowledge, context.
But you listen. I tell you, you watch out for that other Arda Gurel.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about him. Yeah.
You're gonna
I
see,
just
bro.
got injured,
He's
innit?
the real deal, bro.
Hurt for that. He was cooking him up in training already, you know.
Saw the video.
He's moving
But listen,
bonkers.
My bro, the thing is, yeah, he's a real deal. But if things don't align, Turkish media's gonna kill him.
Too much pressure.
Yeah, because the way he left, the way he done it, they made it out it was for money, But bro, if Real Madrid come calling,
Everyone's
it's Real Madrid, right?
With
And I just hope,
with Chouameni,
yeah,
with Camavinga.
I just hope, yeah, I really do, man. I love seeing people win, and there's no deserve in it. Yeah, because we all deserve certain things, innit? But, you know, life don't work like that, right? So I hope he goes out and gets it, man, because he is crazy.
Last thing, because you didn't want to say Arda Turan was crazy. That's fine. But you did play with Emmanuel Aboué as well. That he's crazy.
But listen, crazy in what context? Crazy good.
The best way.
He's crazy funny.
Yeah, crazy funny, bro.
Arda
Turan.
Arda Turan, nuts. Bro.
I never saw that though with Arda. Listen, I played Arda. We played in like competitions. We won the league together. Blah blah blah. I've never seen that side from Arda. I think you. I tell you who's crazy is Felipe Melo.
Yeah.
Oh, Felipe Melo's
But a good crazy. Listen, if you're going to war on the pitch, you got one game.
Yeah, but he does it in training, innit?
Does it, bro? That is him. You see what you see? That is not a lie. See a man like cross the pitch and it's just yeah. That's Felipe Melo. That's Christian Baroni, nicest guy off the pitch. Hug, blah blah blah. When he gets out, you try to take your face off. And if I was to go to war on the pitch and I got one game, I want Felipe on my team, bro.
You get a red card, but
I want him on my team. But you know what he also does? What people don't understand? He takes away
all the pressure.
He puts it on him because he knows he can hold it.
You've had all sorts of teammates.
All types,
Surely
man.
You've got one that makes music, and he's late for training because he was.
Nah, but I got a friend in football that makes music. Memphis Depay, keep doing your thing.
Do you know what? I'm here for it.
Yeah.
A little bit. Memphis, a little bit.
A little bit look like Memphis. Yeah, that means Memphis is good looking, innit?
I don't know.
Nah, but you know what? That's someone, yeah, where I think guys like you, and I say that being a Man United fan.
Well, I should just support United because of him.
No, like disrespected. He came over a year, didn't adapt for whatever reason, and you guys just let him go. Same as Zaha.
Colin, I'll be honest, Colin. I don't want a rapper in my team.
What do you mean you don't want a rapper?
I don't want a rapper in my team. My winger can't be.
Is he a rapper or is he someone who plays football that raps?
Okay, you're right.
Now, don't get me wrong. When I talk to young people that's trying to be footballers, there is a way. If you're doing the non-negotiables, bro, everything else is all right. So if he's coming in, he's applying himself, he's fit, he's not tired, because you got all these things. They track your sleep.
That's
mad. They track your sleep, everything, right?
That's crazy.
You're doing everything right, and it's still not working. It's not down to because he might be doing a 16 in his home studio. These man got home studios.
No Obi.
Honestly, if I was a gaffer, I'm checking for home studios.
Do you think that's any different? Do you think what takes more concentration? A guy that plays football online, because a lot of these footballers play online.
Yeah, do that.
You think that's more?
You think that's what, like the Twitch and all that?
Sleep, breathe football, man.
That's worse than the music, though, right?
Well, yeah, you're worried about other things with music, man. Now you got to get a stylist, a mixing engineer.
Nah,
but they're not doing it like that, though, are they?
They're not doing it like that, though, bro.
How are they doing it? Of
Well,
course, I've seen Sergio Ramos, man.
Exactly. Rafael Leao flew out a brother from London like a couple of weeks ago to shoot a music video. So they are worried
Why
about...
are you killing Rafael Leao?
I have
That's
to,
the
man.
second time.
Second time, I know. No,
Yeah, but he's actually all right, though.
He's a
cold.
Baller. He's getting crazy.
No,
as well.
not baller. I mean, like, as an artist as well.
Who's the best footballing?
Quincy.
Who's Quincy?
Quincy at
Quincy
Arsenal.
Awusebe.
Quincy.
Cold.
Who's
that's
that?
my
Is that
guy.
D-Day?
Yeah, exactly.
That's my guy.
When you said one, I was like, we know Quincy as well.
Yeah, Quincy. Yeah, he raps now. He's got his own label and stuff
Some
like that.
bad boy tunes as well.
Jose Rodriguez.
Who?
Jesse Rodriguez.
Jesse Rodriguez. He was a rapper for a little bit.
Was he rapping? Who
Yeah,
said
he's
Sergio
terrible.
Ramos?
Yeah,
He's got a tune.
Was he rapping?
Yeah, I think it's reggaeton.
He's out here.
I think
It's what?
Reggaeton.
I don't know what reggaeton is.
What is it? What's it called? Ragaton.
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 No, I don't
How am I
know.
meant to say it?
I don't know what tone. I don't know. Ton.
Ton, okay. Richarlison. Yeah? Brother, you're not doing the interview in Brazil.
Hey, listen. If anything ever comes off this interview, just know he lost.
You think you're in a Brazilian evidence? Champaulo. Chacorazo. If I say, yeah. But there you go.
You know, like if you've been and you've lived in a country or whatever, you might be, or you've visited and you have family members and you know how to speak properly, it would be disrespectful for me to say Richarlison.
Yeah, but you're
Gabriel.
watering it down
No,
for us.
hold on. Gabriel.
Richarlison.
Yeah. Jose Pedro. Like, do you understand what I'm saying,
what is
bro?
it? What is
So
it?
with respect, yeah, right? I know how to pronounce their names. I'm gonna pronounce it. It's like you lot say Kazim. My name's not Kazim, but I don't say nothing because you're not Turk. You understand what I'm saying?
saying?
My name's Kazim.
Kazim, I did think that. Yeah.
Oh, T. Come on, man.
No, it's all right. It's like in
I
Brazil,
do a lot of research.
they say Kazim. You get me? Respect to it, bro. You don't know my name. You don't know how the pronunciation, but I know how to say their language. You understand it? It's Hisharlison.
Yeah, my one's Percy.
I'm Kevon.
All I say is you took the L today. It's all right.
Nah, man, Percy. Say my name right then.
Yeah?
Say my name right.
Merci. Oui, oui.
That's the one language you don't do well.
No, but I got the English accent. I got the French accent.
He can't speak French as well. You should have showed him levels.
Yeah, you get me. He can't speak French though. I've seen his French.
What do you
It's
mean?
Dead.
My French ain't dead.
Your French is
Go
dead.
on, tell him.
Oh,
Tell him
come
now.
on. I'm not one he's on, you know. I'm not trying to impress him that.
No, I'm asking you a question.
I can speak French.
Okay,
I'm
speak.
telling you.
Let's converse.
But we can't converse.
We can.
though.
Go
How?
on. Go on.
How?
Go on.
Nah, you're not putting pressure. You're not putting pressure.
No, that's crazy. You're gonna don't take the L. You have to do this now. You're taking the L.
Whoa. Don't tell him he speaks French. He's here to speak French. Speak French.
I'm taking the L today.
He lived in France.
All right, Colin, do you know what he's going to do, though? Next 4 weeks, you're the punchline. of
Yeah,
all
exactly.
his jokes.
Every day, watch.
Whoa. Yeah, you're ready. Made like,
Do you speak better French than him?
Come on, let's talk. We're talking, though. We're talking now.
No, we're talking, but go on.
Like, tu veux que je dis pourquoi? Like, on parle.
Je dis pourquoi. What were you talking about? Talk properly.
I'm talking properly. No, you said to put the accent. You see, when I speak French, I don't put the accent.
You don't. You talk like with a London accent,
Yeah,
talking
because
French.
I know I'm not French in it. So, like, if
Yo,
I'm
that's
trying to
mad. That's mad. That's like me saying. That's like me talking any language with a London accent. I think that is just crazy.
So when you go to Liverpool, do you put a Scouse accent?
No, but we're talking English.
But do you put a Scouse
Bro,
accent?
that made no sense.
Nah,
That
it
was
makes sense.
that was a rubbish
No,
argument, bro.
that makes sense though.
So what does French without a French accent sound like anyway?
It sound comme quand je parle maintenant. Like it's not sounding like a real Frenchman. Like it just
Quand tu
sounding
parles maintenant.
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 On parle.
Do you know what did he say something?
Yeah, he did say something, but his accent. He's like me talking. I don't know, bro. Like talking Spanish with a Cockney accent, bro. Who wants to hear that? They'll still be like, you see the French. If you went to France talking like that, they'd be like.
Now when I go France, they say to me, "Bro, what? Did you grow up here?" I'm telling them, chill out, man. Chill out, man. They ask me, did I grow up here? But when you go Brazil, they say,
Gringo de favela. Gringo.
He's trying to send it. He's took the L, innit?
Pete, honestly, 2-yard passes. We'll come back next week.
don't worry, you're not here next week anyway, so I'm gonna diss you next week. You're not here next week.
I could come again. Don't worry about it, man. I'm retired now. I could come again just to give PK Humble the number 2. You get me?
You don't need to learn Turkish, man. Teşekkür ederim. Lovely having you here.
What are you doing?
He's ready to cut.
No, because he's not going to let it end.
Yeah, no, it's all right, bro. It's 5:15. I got my lesson at 6, bro. So
Colin
I'm speaking Turkish.
Kazim-Richards.
What lesson? Nah, you see? You don't got nowhere! You don't got nowhere! What do you mean you don't got nowhere? Listen! What lesson? I'm angry now.
yeah, he's gonna start doing that shingy mashingy, jingy machingy, all of them things there. You get me?
That's good. Colin Kazim-Richards, thank you so much. Hopefully we've introduced you to a whole audience of people who maybe knew who you were but didn't understand the complexity of your career and just the decisions and everything else, and a player that everyone should be more interested in. We should be more proud of someone who went around the world and played at international tournaments and won trophies in big football leagues. So hopefully we've introduced you to somebody that you guys can learn more about.
Was he a wonder kid?
No.
Well, not a berry, no.
19, like Premiership.
No, don't do that, bro.
38 games. Gets bought by Fenerbahce at 19. Was wonder kid stop? 20, wasn't it?
There's a grower, not a shower. Or a shower, not a grower.
That's mad. But
Alright, cool.
yeah, I was predict that's mad.
We're in the 90th minute, man.
You're just putting the ball in the box. Centre-backs are gone.
Send it over the stadium. There's no extra balls. Don't worry.
That's mad. Right, that was wild. But nah, I don't think I'm Wonder Kid at all.
But thank you for coming, Colin. Classic episode. Thank you, boys. You had a great one. Subscribe to the channel. PK, say goodbye in French.
For the bush wash. For the bush wash. That's how you say. That's how you pronounce it properly.
What? Au revoir, no?
What's he talking about?